do with the players we've got. All right. So, a little bit of a recap. We're in the universe Dark Sun, on the planet of Athos, in the Black Spine Mountains, deep underground. You've been at war with the Gith. The Gith are a devolved race of monstrous humanoids who like to raid and pillage, and they had a lair deep inside of a mine. And you fought your way down through the mine, and you fought the Gith, and you defeated the Queen of the Gith, and she went fleeing into an ancient underground city made by alien hands. Very strange, unfamiliar territory. A city called Yathazor. So you traversed Yathazor, and you fought some Earth Clerics, and the Earth Clerics were concealing an entrance even deeper into the Underdark, which led you eventually down to the city of the Gith, the city Galnaki. And here there was a ritual happening, and you happened to arrive just as the ritual reached its apex. There was a nightmare gate in the center of this deep, deep circular room, and when you descend down the layers, you pass through a cloud into this glow in front of the nightmare gate. Right as the spell was concluding, the drummers were chanting and beating their drums, and all of the assembled Gith died instantly as a terrible defiler magic spell was cast. The energies ripped open a portal in the dimensions in the center of the nightmare gate. And a tremendous wave of energy lashes out, striking everybody, and then everything and everyone is pulled into the nightmare gate. And you're ripped through time and space to another dimension.
What?
Yes. So, suddenly a shower of sparks erupts from the nightmarish gate. You are thrown to the ground as the stone beneath your feet heaves and buckles. Brilliant green light pours out of the gate, and a shrill rending sound fills the air. An instant later, everything goes dark.
There's no time for a divine intervention.
No time at all. The activation of the portal was so instantaneous that nothing could be done. You also feel disconnected from your god and your plane. So wherever you've gone, it's not Athos anymore.
Oh Lord.
Alright, so we need to get everybody off this map here.
Did somebody connect to Discord?
Yeah, it's Gerard. Welcome, welcome.
I've been here for a minute.
You're here long enough not to get brainwashed. Unfortunately, Joe Dab is being tortured and interrogated by the Gith Yankee.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in real life. Like, unfortunately, Joe Dab is getting tortured and, something in real life, so...
Yeah, it's possible. You never know. He's on, he's doing a visit of Guantanamo Bay right now.
Well, in the Discord, I said anybody who doesn't show up for the game is tortured with Githyanki psychic interrogation techniques and left mindless.
Oh, wow. That is funny.
Yep.
We're back to the old ninja, back where you're going to show up for the game, your character be naked in the woods, just covered in oil for some reason.
No, not again.
The good old days.
Oiled up? Who's oiled? Where did that came from? Huh?
I just had to
Where did your mind come?
Yeah,
You took a
oil.
little detour somewhere in there.
I'm American, it went straight to oil.
Yeah. Is that something that happened during the summertime or something? Woke up oiled up in
I just walk in the forest butt ass naked. I'm actually the Sasquatch. I just grow my pubic hairs all over my body. It's a reflex and just go crazy.
Uh-oh. I'm going to need you to load an image for me. I did not upload it myself earlier. I should have.
Unacceptable.
I know. Usually I'm better prepared than this. Alright, so I'm going to hit new on here, and then...
Click on stuff, man. Like, what is this all about? Alright. Just put the link in.
Lag. Alright, so here's the little token, and the image is going to be in the Discord. So
General.
copy the link from that,
Yeah.
plop it in there.
Didn't work for a second.
Cool.
It worked? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry. Copy the image didn't work, so I tried to link.
Yeah, it's got to be the link. All right, so then I can drop this in here. Yeah, bam.
Then we're on that fucking floating thing.
Yep. You're in a different dimension, floating in space and time.
Oh, so we could jump in the ethereal and be lost forever.
Yep. You've been displaced in time and space. You're a little discombobulated. You're not going to know exactly where you are or what's going on. You awaken with a tremendous headache. Gradually, you begin to awaken. Long before you open your eyes, you become aware that you are very uncomfortable. When you are at last able to look around, you find yourself chained to the wall of a small prison cell. Forgetting for a moment the aches and pains that rack your body, you note with awe that the walls, floor, and ceiling are made of gleaming metal. Your first instinct is to dismiss this as impossible. After all, the metal in the bars alone is worth a fortune. As this shock passes, you notice that you are clad only in silken tunics. There is no sign of your weapons, armor, or other equipment. Only one other occupant is visible in your area of this prison, a female half-giant chained to the wall of a cell opposite your own.
Can Soul check if his dick is still there?
It's been stolen.
Oh no!
The Turbo Granny got it. Footsteps sound crisply on the metal floor. While their source is not obvious, they are clearly approaching. All right, so we can start putting our figurines on here. You guys are going to go in number 3 and 4.
Is this Gog again?
Something similar to it.
We're on a different point. I'm curious on what this is. Are we in the future? Is this light sun?
What is this world? Morg, do you have a character?
That time I got reincarnated as a naked
not on
prisoner.
I'm the fire elemental right now.
I know. Well, I was a fire elemental, so I guess I'm not a fire elemental anymore.
No. Any magic that you had active has been deactivated.
Soul's clothes just disappear.
Yeah, all your clothes are gone. All of your clothes, your items, your equipment. There's a steel collar around your neck, manacles on your hands and feet, chains connect everything to the wall. You can't even lift your hands as high as your neck. They can only come about halfway up your chest, because the chain connecting down to your ankles doesn't permit that much movement. And you can't move your feet too far apart either, because the chain's interconnecting your ankles doesn't allow that much movement.
That's inconvenient.
Whatever shall we do now that we are in here again? Finding ourselves
Again? Have we been here
kind of
before?
predicament. Well, not here, but like in this situation.
I can't feel my god anymore. The Lord of Flame is not present.
I can feel my
Still
god.
present with
He's
fire
right
elemental?
down here.
Or do you need your god to do that?
We might not be in our world anymore.
So if I remember correctly, we won the war, right?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Well, all the Gith died. They're practically an endangered species now.
Oh wow, weren't we like saying we weren't gonna kill them, guys?
Well, there was a spell being cast as you arrived, and that killed them all.
Oh, okay. So technically, by technicality, our hands are clean. Got you.
Yeah, the few that you had spared previously in the adventure might be the only ones left, so you kind of saved those.
Yeah, the one in the village that we almost collapsed the cave on them. What, and the slaves? And the dirty one that, oh my god. What have we done?
We've made the previous or the future generations of cook. You came from a family of slaves, beggars, homeless people, and crazies.
Yeah. We just have the deformed one left.
That's Bebob.
God. We're awful people.
Amen, amen. Technically, my alignment's neutral, so Soul found some loophole in all of this.
Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral, so everything's cool. God.
We're missing some people.
Yeah.
Chris and Joe.
Missing everyone.
Here's a ring sight.
Does he normally show up?
No, Ringside is here. The character is in 3-4. We're missing. Morg is here now. He's in 20. Ringside. Morg here is here.
Is there an
Ringside
Orin
is
figurine somewhere?
over here. I got him.
Here's a Morg.
And Taurus. And then there's the two humans that were with us. Can't remember their name.
Quicksoth and his lady friend.
Yeah. They're all there. I got a.
Yep. Too many ring sights.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Nope.
Yeah.
This is an old Morg.
Yeah.
You're looking for the old boy?
No, you wanted something newer. Well, let's make it more old Morg. That's a little bit closer to what's going on right now. Back to the good old days, guys.
Call them good days.
All right.
You're back to transform yourself into a giant ant again.
I could say.
Hey, guess what changed about Soul? Not that much.
What, are you still a slave?
Yeah, deep down, Soul was always a slave to the music. Wait, no, that is not A12.
All right. You hear sounds, but you don't have direct line of sight. But the sounds that you're hearing are varied. There are spoken languages happening in the distance. There are mumbles and growls. Some sort of hideous shriek in the distance. Some kind of animals, maybe. Hard to tell. So, the setting here is very science fiction. You are in a prison in space. The walls and floors are steel, the bars are steel. The footfalls have sort of a clank, 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 a resonance all throughout the metal as if there's like a hollowness to it. Deck plates with spaces in between.
We are in deep shit.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, finally, the theft.
No, we had a family issue over here.
Hmm.
Oh,
Is the server back up yet? Yes, it is. Here it is.
Not too serious, I hope.
Not okay. No, it's okay.
All right.
well, we're in deep shit, and we need a thief.
Oh, okay.
I think we're only in moderate shape. We're not in deep.
All right. When you wake up, Taurus is nowhere to be found. He's been taken somewhere.
I don't have- yeah.
Wait a minute. How are we in a prison?
So there was a very powerful spell being cast at the end of the last session, and it opened up a gateway to another dimension, and the power of the spell was so great that everybody was sucked into it and knocked unconscious.
Okay. And now we are in a prison.
You wake up wearing nothing but a tunic in a prison cell, chained to the wall.
Like,
Yeah, all my items are gone.
it sounds like we feel like we're in a prison in Star Wars now.
There's a steel collar around your neck, very uncomfortable. Your hands have manacles at the wrist, manacles at the ankles. Chains interconnect everything, and everything is limited range of motion.
Okay. So I can only shuffle.
Yeah.
It looks like Soul's basement over here.
And you clank, giving you a big penalty to move silently.
Hey man, not enough chains, okay?
just shy of Shibari. Okay.
Wait, so our hands like they're like tied together? And
Your hands are tied together, so you don't have access to material components, and you can't gesture fully with your hands, so you can't do somatic components. You could still cast spells that are verbal only.
All right.
So I can cast Vicious Mockery, is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anybody with Misty Steps?
I do.
Yeah. I think
But here's the
that-
thing: if it's dimensional anchor, then I can't get out. But I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna throw a dice at it. Teleport by making a dagger in my mind and throwing it to the floor in front of me. and
Nothing
teleport.
happens.
I didn't think so. Can I even make
Oh
this?
shoot!
Can I
Oh,
even-
I
can I-
didn't. I
let
did
me-
mention. I did mention earlier that I don't feel my connection with the Lord of Flame anymore.
Okay.
So when you try to use your psychic powers, they're gone.
Okay.
Inaccessible.
Oh. Well. Okay.
That's what I was trying.
Try to use guidance on Grimorn.
Okay, so you feel like you successfully cast the spell if it only has verbal components, but the spell does not reach him.
Okay.
So the
Wait, what do you mean it doesn't reach him? Like he's too far away, or is he in a different cell than me?
so you're in this cell here, and he's in this cell, and your spell does not reach him, but you did successfully cast a spell.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Not that I know, but still.
Wait, are these still like 5-foot squares or?
So you're in 5-foot squares, but the cells themselves have slightly thicker lines that are kind of hard to see. So I'm just defining that you are in this 10 by 10 and they are in this 10 by 10. And your spell does not reach their 10 by 10. But you did successfully cast it in here, but it couldn't reach its target.
Okay, then I will do. I will try to do the same thing with Saul and see if that reaches him since
Okay.
we're in the same cell.
You are able to cast spells on people in the same cell.
What is going on here? Seems like there's some strange magical bob going on there.
Is there anybody next? Can I throw a firebolt? Is there any flames in the room?
No. The area is lit, but there's no visible light. Like, you don't see a torch or a glowing object. There's just a light emanating from various points in space.
No, strange place.
There's a man and a woman in the cell. I'm gonna talk with the man and ask if how long he's been here.
Now, you came in with these guys. You rescued them in the mine when you were first entering into the forge area.
Oh, right.
You met Quicksoth and his lady friend.
But you did say there's a half giant with us, no?
There's a half giant in the cell across from you.
I try to speak in giant so hey, can hear me.
She doesn't speak a lot of giant, but she'll say in common, "What you mean?"
Where are you from?
Balak! She shouts at you.
Why is he built like that, bro?
Where are we?
Izella of Balak!
Do you know where we are?
She shrugs. Prison!
Hey, you think you can break us out of here?
Do you know who's in prison nest? Because as far as we know, we were fighting some what were they called again?
Gift.
We were fighting some Gith, and then that's all we remember. Now we're here.
She whispers, "Me think this was yellow elves."
Yellow elves?
Oh wow.
The infamous Chinese elves.
Yeah. Like yellow elves.
If I may, for one bit of chance of side thing here.
Yeah.
So my son has been over and he's wanted me to run a D&D game, and he said, "Oh well, I want them to be modern weapons and jeeps and machine guns and helicopters, but against the fantasy world, like against orcs and stuff. And I want to be an elf." And like, okay, I'll try to figure out how this works. So, long story short, I've eventually, we're talking. I get to a point where, okay, I come up with this idea. So, you guys are, so North Korea. Well, he mentioned he wanted it to be North Korea involved, he said.
Oh no.
So North Korea comes up with this device to try to go back in time to make themselves a world superpower. Well, they don't just go back in time. They end up going to a different universe that has fantasy and elves and magic and everything else. If they stay
Sounds
there
like the enemy gate.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe it is.
Someone needs to call the good doctor on Kim Jong Un.
Well, right. So
Doctor.
So they stay there. Then they make a beachhead. They kind of take over this whole realm. But the scientist who creates the device defects to South Korea, and you guys are South Korean like special ops who go in there and end up going through to the other side and try to unite the people against North Korea and overthrow them in this realm, and then take the fight to them over there. So he's like, okay, that sounds pretty good, Dad, but I wanted to be an elf. And I said, well, Korean's kind of like an elf.
Dad, how dare you? That is racist.
And I'm like, no, and what about this? And oh my God, Dad, So anyway, I'm racist now.
Oh hell yeah! Welcome to the club, man.
Well, those Thalmor and Skyrim kind of were like the North Koreans, if you think about it.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
Okay.
anyway, Ninja, what
for
the
the
frick
sidebar.
happened?
What's
But
up?
You're mindless now. You don't have any more consciousness.
Hey, at least he's here. Joe's the one getting brainwashed. Tara's actually here.
It's retroactive, idiots.
We got sucked into another dimension.
Can I
We
just start
passed
screaming?
out, and we are prisoners right now, chained up
Oh,
to the walls.
Are these the guys that are in front of our show right now? I was about to start screaming for somebody, but
Okay, let me read this part. So the footsteps draw nearer, and at last you see the Githyanki Rascon. He is accompanied by 5 others of his kind, one of them armed with a sword that appears to be made of solid silver. Rascon says, I hope you are all comfortable. You shall spend the rest of your lives here as slaves of the Queen. The Queen has big plans for you, and I'm pleased to say that I'll be overseeing your progress myself. I trust that you'll all recognize that this fate is as inescapable as the prison that surrounds you.
Why?
is the queen hot?
You've met her.
Trinth is a great and glorious queen, who someday will rule all of Athos. You may experience her greatness, but I doubt you'll appreciate it. You lower life forms have no eye for beauty.
Okay, Frieza.
So, what are you gonna be doing then?
She has her plans. You are to be the fuel that ignites our complete rule of Athos.
That was not my question.
She said you're gonna be fuel.
I'm asking what this guy's gonna be doing.
What, Rascon himself?
Yeah.
Overseeing your torture!
Man,
Okay,
I really hate for the.
Just looking at you is torture. Ugh.
I really hate for the
So-
queen to come in here and show me a good time, man. That'd be awful, man. That'd be.
So, and then
Reminds me of the
what happened
Gatorade.
after?
Okay. Rascon scoffs at you, and he and his troop, they leave, going in this direction.
As long as the food is better than when we were prisoner of Ziggurat.
You
Everybody can roll a perception check.
Hey, guys.
Hang on a
Am
minute.
I on one of those yellow elves?
I'm gonna tell Rascon he forgot something.
Oh, he doesn't listen to you guys.
Out of here.
Ella does nod her head, and she whispers, "Yeah, yellow elves."
So we're gonna get out of here and murderize these guys.
I got a 22 on perception.
Okay, so the Githyanki, when they leave, they go to a room that is down the hall to the left. They went this way.
Oh, torturing tourists.
We gotta get out of here.
Run his legs straight. We killed him all.
I'm gonna burn this place down.
So I'm gonna telepath with the various prisoners of this place and give them like the beginner's guide to being imprisoned. By
Hold on.
a gift.
You reach out with your mind, nothing happens.
Oh frick!
Oh, so he just sounds like rah, 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 rah.
It works with Orin and Grimorn though, right? Since they're in the same prison cell? Or no?
I can speak common. I just suck at it.
No psychic abilities will work.
Hey, giant over there. I'm giant. How strong are you?
She flexes her mighty muscles, and she says, "Big strong from Lift Cow."
And how strong are these chains compared to a cow?
Pretty strong.
Try.
Have you ever tried ripping a cow in half?
She thinks for a moment, and then shakes her head no.
If you get us out of this chain, I assure you that we will take you out of this place alive.
Ella, wanna get out? Return to Balak. Back to me cows.
Yeah, back to your cows.
Isn't Balak?
I'll give you more cows. What's a cow?
Well, my abilities are pretty limited in this situation.
They sure are. You're gonna have to roleplay instead.
No, okay, he finally left, right?
Yeah, Rascon does not. He does not take more than 3 or 4 questions. You guys didn't ask the ones he was willing to answer, so he just walks away.
Hey, can I Romulus Psychic Lance him?
You
Well, we're
can
gonna look
attempt to
around
cast a
at them.
spell at him if you want. Are you gonna do it?
No. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't want to get murdered.
So, there's nothing in this cell. Like, there's no sticks or twigs or anything else.
So you are basically in the brig of a spaceship. There are steel floors, walls, and ceiling in front of
wow.
like the walls around you are steel bars, and like there's a wall behind you that separates a lot of the cells, so you can't see If
Holy
you're
shit!
if you're looking at the
I
table,
I lick the walls. Are they? Realizing that they're actually steel, I've never seen this much steel in my whole life.
yeah, everything in here is an unbelievable amount of steel. So there's a wall separating here to here, so you can't see into these cells here, like you can't see that dwarf. But the bars allow you to see sort of across in a lot of these areas here.
We can see Tasrani.
Barely. He's crouched down, and he's off in the corner of his cell, so you don't have a good look at him. He's just sort of
Fine.
parked here.
Okay, what did I miss? Why is there a butt naked ass goblin in the meditation post, like in the corner of the cell next to us?
We don't know that yet. We can ask him.
So he's Githyanki.
So hey, you there? What are you in for?
Public indecency.
Being alive.
Hey, does my dreaming orb thing work if I'm not next to it?
You're unable to use any of your items.
We don't have our items.
I know, but I was hoping I could use it apart from it.
While sleeping?
Hey.
Nah, it's been deactivated.
Hey,
Dispel magic was cast on everything.
Do I still got my counterspell tattoos?
All of your tattoos have been nullified.
What about the one on my dick?
All of them.
Oh, they even got that one.
So the items are on us, but they're just dispelled, or?
No. All of your items are gone. But when they took them off of you, they dispelled magic on all of your items so that nothing would happen as they were removing them in case you had cursed items on you or anything.
Well, this sounds slightly freaking unfair.
It's Dark Sun, man.
What about our hidden items?
When I think of Dark Sun, I don't think of a sorcerer blasting me with so much energy that I'm instant KO'd in the mental realm.
I think of that.
What about our hidden items?
What do you got?
Ninja, have we been blacked out so long that we had a long rest?
No. No, you've only been asleep for a short time.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure all your items are gone. You had something in an earring, right? They take all your piercings. All your piercings.
Hey, what about the warp ritual dagger I shoved up my ass?
Yep, that too. They do a full body cavity search.
Oh,
Like you're going through the TSA. These guys are experts.
Use your brute force.
Okay, you encourage Ella to rip the chains, and Ella is going to give it her best shot. With all of her might, she strains against the chain. She rolls a 4. Oh, it's hard.
Hey, Oren, why don't you try to slick out of these? You're a rogue, right?
Can I put a? Can I try to guide that Av giant?
Yeah.
When she's ready to try again, I will.
Okay.
If that doesn't work,
I
Oren,
will give her a guidance. It's just a D4.
She's in a different cell. Your spell fails.
Shit.
I don't like this stuff.
I'm trying to hear. I hear my name. I'm trying to hear what you're trying to say.
But
you a rogue? Can't you like a rogue?
she can
I've been
hear
trying to-
you.
I've been trying to talk about that, but so far, okay. So so there's no Sixer stones or anything. It's all steel, and I can't peel away any pieces to get any kind of tool work or long thin spindles of whatever. Like
Can you dislocate
okay,
your wrist?
probably. That would not be that hard, considering my skills in that department, contortion and what have you.
The only thing you notice is the cell door does have a locking mechanism that's pretty standard. If you had lock picks, you might be able to pick the lock, but you don't.
That's exactly my point. Is if we could just even splinter a bit of this steel work here, but okay. We don't see Taurus. He's the main one who'll be able to splinter the deck.
Yeah.
There has to be something here we're missing.
Isn't Taurus brain dead right now?
You don't
I
know.
don't like this place. That's no fun, guys.
Oh, we got the dumb one again. We got him.
The yeah.
He's back to his good old brain.
Joe, Joe, are you here?
No.
All right, Joe. Joe, you are dragged by a bunch of Gith, unconscious, dragged and thrown into a cell here across from another half-giant. You lay there, drooling on yourself. The Gith return. Roll me a wisdom save, Joe.
You gotta, does he still have the advantage from the feast?
Yeah, you did have Hero's Feast, so that does give you advantage on the wisdom save.
Yeah.
Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some kind of hope. Pull this.
Is it like a 18 plus ninja? Because
18, my yeah. Oh, man.
You were subjected to psychic torture, an interrogation where they delved deep and ripped your memories out. Let's see if you can withstand the torture.
Oh. Oh, of course.
they hit an empty bucket right there.
All he knows is strength.
Oh, I got a 15.
15's pretty good. All right. So you are not rendered mindless. You are just rendered unconscious and confused. So you lay here, you wake up, you're no longer unconscious, but you still feel confused. Your brain has been messed with savagely. So
He doesn't have his thing of intelligence anymore.
So whenever you try to do anything, Joe, roll me a d10 and tell me what your result is.
It made you watch all the seasons of Friends.
So right now, roll a d10.
And if anytime you want to do something, roll me a d10.
Okay.
The rules of confusion apply. So a 1 means you just move around randomly. 2 to 6 means you don't move or take an action. 7 or 8 means you can do your action. You can make melee attacks against randomly determined creatures within reach. 9 and 10, you can act fully normally. So you really want to get a 9 or a 10. Maybe a 7 or 8, but below that, it's no good. So a 7 or 8 means you basically thrash around and punch the bars or something. Because you're in a prison cell.
Which
Hey,
prison
Ninja,
cell
we
am I
have
in?
clothes, right?
You are wearing a simple silken tunic.
I'm gonna tear the tunic and try to
so
make
they-
something with it.
Okay, sure.
We changed out our clothes too?
They took all your gear and put you in a
They
simple
even-
tunic.
They even got the dagger I had keystood up my ass and got that too. It's pretty deep up there. They're real good at their job.
Hey. They also turned off all the tattoos, including the one that he had in his dick.
Yeah, they're
So we're in
really,
the room
really
next to
good at their
5?
job.
So, right next to you, Joe, is another half-giant. She has introduced herself as Ella of Balak. She strains at her chains, but they are too thick, and she can't budge them.
She pretty.
Like,
Oh
Like,
God.
What would
yeah.
what's her name say? Can't
She
remember her
pretty
name.
too.
This woman definitely has some wide childbearing hips.
Why?
She pretty like
Ninja.
Ulrich.
All right, Conan, hold those horses. I wanna cut into this silken fabric a fire symbol.
All right. I guess you could try that.
Okay, and then I give it to Grimorn.
All right. Symbol of fire. Crudely ripped into some fabric.
Do they have me in chains and stuff? I'm assuming, yeah, I'm chained.
Yeah, everybody gets chained up.
What do you want me to do with that?
Oh no. Wait. So I'm in like a cell by myself, it looks like.
Yeah, the half giants are so big that they have to be in a cell by themselves, whereas everybody else is like 4 to a cell.
A fire melts steel. Call
I,
upon the faith to burn your way out of this.
I'm not connected to my lord.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Ninja?
Yeah. Pulled through space and time, you are not on Athos.
We'll call out to a different fire lord.
There's only one.
Blasphemy.
Can I still turn into a fire elemental as the druid?
Your druid powers still work. So if you have a spell that turns you into a elemental, you can still do it.
Could do an air or a fire.
I want to flex. I want to look at.
Even
I
Did
wanna
I
look at the half giant next to me.
when Captain Rascon was around here questioning us and stuff, with a passive perception of 22, did I see like he had the key to our cells and stuff, or he's really just there to torture us and somebody else held the key?
You notice one of the guards following him held the keys. Rascon was here, and the guards were here with him. Normally they would have the keys and do guard things. He was just here to gloat, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, can I move close to the other half giant? I have a plan.
Well, you can't get very close because there's a 5-foot gap between you. Even if you press yourself right up against the bars, you wouldn't be able to reach her, but you could talk to her.
Good enough. Hey, you. What's your name again?
Ella of Balak.
Hey, shake mine.
I know. Don't worry. I have a
I
plan.
flex.
I-
And here's my confusion. Hold on.
So you have a wife?
I got an 8. I got
An 8. All right. You are compelled to
So my
punch the
8
bars.
My 8 confusion, but I got a 33 for my athletics. To flex. To try to impress her.
Okay.
Why don't you break the bars with the 33?
Well, your intention was to flex, but you end up lashing out at the bars and punching them. Resounding clang travels throughout the metal cells.
Oh yeah, because he's trying to talk to my woman.
Anyway, continuing to do that now.
She not like you.
All right. My plan is this. Ninja, you know Zinch, right? I'm gonna try to pull a Zinch. I'm gonna whisper glory into this half-giant seer and try to use my paladining channel divinity to boost their athleticism. Like, tell me things about you, and then I'll use that as fuel to give them the strength to overcome.
Okay.
You keep talking my woman, I'll beat you up.
Yeah, he is.
Even this brain-damaged Lummox thinks you're amazing. You can certainly do this.
You should have heard the flirty words that he sent when you were unconscious, Doris.
Your words are not very inspiring. Also, your magic cannot penetrate the
I'm getting a little
bars.
angry.
Hey, can I give him bardic inspiration?
I think you should use that rage to break these chains so you can come and beat the hell out of him.
Okay.
Can I give him bardic inspiration and can I cast silvery barbs on him?
Oh, I don't have
Hello?
any. You're
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, you can try that.
That's-
So, your bardic inspiration is communicated with your voice, and your voice can get between the cells. So, your bardic inspiration does work.
Hold on, I gotta bring my score down real quick. I don't have.
Why didn't channel divinity work?
But silvery barbs does not get through the cells. The bars absorb any spells.
Oh, even verbal. Oh, damn.
What's your bonus? D12?
For bardic inspiration, yep.
Pretty damn good bonus. Yeah, alright. Ella is inspired by your words. Mostly your words and maybe a little bit of ring sight. It was about 95% to 5%. But being inspired, Ella takes another mighty heave on her chains and she rips them from the wall with a resounding snap.
Why didn't my channel divinity work?
Because it's magic and it can't get through the bars.
Okay.
Whereas he's a bard and he's just inspiring her with his flowery words.
Like fucking a drum solo, like the orchestra music playing in the background. Now, come on. You got this. Ever since you were a girl, remember that one time you couldn't lift anything? Exactly. This is that time. So you.
Oh,
Oh, well,
man.
good to do.
Alright, so she's free from the wall. She looks around. She's still in the cell. She goes, Can go nowhere. What do next?
Do you have any small piece of metal that fell off?
Anything on you at all?
She looks around at the bits of metal that broke free from the wall. There was like a nail like a little piton that was holding the thing into the wall. She'll kick it across into your cell.
Give it to Orin. Give it to Orin.
Orin, go ahead.
Skywell, there is a piece of metal at the floor at your feet. Skywell,
Orin Thugmeister.
He's solving problems in North Korea right
I guess so.
Oh, yeah. He's trying
So
to figure
first
out
of
how
all,
they can stop starving to death.
I want to get mad enough at ringside for trying to talk to my woman. Then I'm gonna go ahead and rage.
All right, you rage.
This is not a 22. It's actually a 20 now, which is weird because I don't. Okay.
All right. What's your confusion roll though?
Actually a 20. Yeah. I'm gonna roll this, and then let me roll that confusion.
You go from confusion to enraged confusion.
4.
All right. With a 4, you cannot move or take actions this turn. So you just rage out really, really hard.
When
He's just having a schizo
when
attack.
I'm raging out really hard, oh, so I have to do the confusion, then I can determine whether or not I can do the athletics check.
Yeah.
And the 8 I wasn't able to, or I raged so I was so confused I hit the bars. That's what you're saying?
Oh, you said it was a 4, wasn't it, on the confusion roll?
The first one was an 8.
The 8 allows you to make a melee attack.
That's the one you said I hit the bars. with
Yeah,
the
you
30.
hit the bars with a 30. And this time with a roll of 4, you could not move or take an action, so all you could do was rage.
Okay, so the 36 is got it. Cool.
You thought about flexing super hard, but didn't?
Well, the first one I was gonna flex, and I just got mad at ringside, I guess.
Yeah.
I took the anger out of the bars. This time, I got angry again. Now I'm raging angry. Yeah.
All right.
That's my turn.
Skywell's not here, but it was his intention to pick the lock. So once he has a tool, he picks the lock. Do you want him to pick the lock on your cell as well? I mean, he would probably do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Freedom!
It will take several turns, but he can unlock the nearby cells.
How long do we have?
Trizrani notices this, and he says, "You there! You are escaping. Take me with you. I can be helpful."
Can you?
Why are you naked?
Yeah, you haven't answered that question yet.
I have a skin condition. The tunic was making my nipples chafe.
The tunic was making my nipple shape. Look at this.
Where are we right now? Do you
I
know?
Where are we? We are in prison, obviously.
Mm-hmm. How the hell did he end up here?
This is my home. I have lived here my whole life. The great city of Galnaki.
A prison is your home.
I wasn't always a prisoner.
Pardon?
I was unjustly imprisoned. Help me get out of here.
Insight.
What are you going to do if we do that?
Escape, of course.
I roll an
And
insight.
then-
I rolled an insight on Ninja on the in saying that he's the innocent, and I rolled a. Oh. What? It shows a 17. What the hell? I don't believe that. Alright, whatever. I got 11.
All right. With an 11, it sounds like he's telling the truth. He would like to be freed, and he says he can be helpful. And he says this is the city of Galnaki, and all of those things have the ring of truth to them.
Can I have an insight check?
Sure.
It'll be crappier though. I don't have my big helmet of braiding. I can't roll.
Want me to roll for you? D20?
Yes, thank you.
I rolled a 16. What's your bonus?
I don't remember what my wisdom score is. Not my fancy hack.
Well, 16 is pretty good anyway. You feel like he's probably guilty of something, but you think he's not lying when he says he can be useful in escaping.
What are your uses?
I've been here a while. I've seen some things. I know the layout a bit.
Okay, and why are you actually in here?
One of my rivals lied to an official and said I did something that I did not do.
Okay, what did you do?
I never touched her, I swear.
Do you know where our items might be?
He thinks and he says, I do not know. They took my belongings as well.
Prison makes for strange bedfellows.
I guess we might not have that much of a choice. It's clearly gonna know the place better than we do.
I mean, if we
Tora,
can-
stop. Tora, stop having an aneurysm for a second and break yourself out of your chains.
No, we
Can
can.
I do my next? Since he's talking to me, can I do my next action?
Yeah, just make sure you roll that d10 first, because it might get weird.
Yeah, let me roll my d10 first. I'll roll my d10. A 1.
Okay.
1 good?
One is
1
bad.
bad.
It's never good at one.
The creature uses all of its movement to move in a random direction, so you just begin spinning in place because you can't go anywhere.
Well, I go in a direction. Can I run towards him?
You run into the bars. Bonk.
Yeah, I'm trying to channel all my rage. So, do I take damage by chance?
Nah, no.
Here's the freaking Pokemon protagonist walking into the
Every
wall.
time you talk to me, I'm going to get even angrier.
You know what? That's completely fine by me right now, actually.
Kaioken times 2.
Okay, you go ahead.
Maybe you get mad enough will be useful.
Okay, so Soul, Morg, Orin has unlocked your cell. You are now able to enter the hallway as well. He's going to move over here. He says,
Uh,
oh, yeah, you're back?
I unlocked your cell. Sorry, yeah, I did have my parent calling.
Okay, so just to get you caught up, Ella of Balak ripped her chains, and a small piece of metal that was holding the chains to the wall came loose, and she kicked it across to you, and you were able to pick the lock with that.
Awesome, thank you. That's what I was trying to hope to do, but thank you very much. Appreciate it. Sorry.
The other thing you missed is that
I'm here.
a couple cells down from your cell, there is a Gith Yankee who is stripped bare, and he says, "Free me! I see you're escaping. Help me escape, and I'll help you get out of here too. I know my way around." And so it's up to you if you want to unlock his cell as well.
I'd like to try to. What is that? Not inspire. It's
Insight.
insight is the word.
Okay, roll it. Let's see what you get.
It's working on it. I'm gonna throw a dice at this.
All right.
So 14 plus 2. Okay.
Okay. So earlier he had proclaimed his innocence of any crime.
Do I even get my dice?
Oh, you're right. Psychic powers don't work, so you would not.
Okay. Well, 14. There it is.
Okay, so you don't know if you can trust this guy, but you can't tell if he's lying.
I don't see really that much of a reason not to just. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Well, I have a question. I mean, I'm not the smart guy. I was kind of out of character, or out of character. But before you unlock the cell for that guy, what about getting the rest of us all free first?
I
Just
thought I had
saying.
done that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm jumping the horse then. I thought that already happened. I made some
Oh, you,
Yeah,
gotta
you know.
slow down. You gotta slow down with Taurus because he's kind of woozy.
No, I'm just mad.
Woozy, hitting his head on the bars, wanting to kill
Yeah.
Ringside because I.
You'll
Oh,
notice
wait a
that
minute.
Taurus has been acting rather strangely since they dragged him back in here. He seems very confused.
I want to unlock him last.
All right.
Uh,
What about Ella? Ella wants to get free.
well, she helped me get free, so absolutely.
All right.
Yes, she's getting free.
Ella squeezes into the hallway. She basically presses against both sides, but she can get through.
At this point, do I have the others unlocked in my cell and the others?
The only cells not unlocked are Trizrani and Taurus.
Okay. Hey, Taurus. Hey, buddy. Friend.
I like his voice. He's a good guy. I know him. He's nice.
Yes.
Sun's getting mighty low, big guy.
Listen.
Rolls a 7, punches you in the face.
I'm really mad, and I'm still leering. I'm still leering at Taro. I'm still leering at him, and I'm like,
So he's giving Taro the stank face.
he
He's
talking
alive.
to my. Already he talking to my
Oh.
woman.
Yeah.
He's not even half giant.
He has no chance. He has no chance. It's all you.
I'm kind of huffing and puffing, like
My
breathing
big
like the
friend.
Hulk right now. Like, I kill him.
Taurus, you gotta remember, you
Wait.
have a woman at home.
You kill him? You kill Taro?
Yeah, for a woman, yeah.
Okay. Let's calm
No?
down. Let's. I don't think that will make Ella like you more.
I think we gotta put that band
I
back
was
on his
trying.
head.
I show strength. She like me.
Yeah.
I'm strong.
You are
Good?
strong.
He weak. I smash him. Oh?
But you have to be
Mm-hmm.
other things that are strong to show you're strong. Right?
Yes.
Nice job.
That's why you are a smart one. I always say that.
You're strong. You're smart too. I've been
I
amazed
I
by
will-
your brilliance sometimes.
only smart because I got a helmet.
No, you didn't smart before that. I said to him, even when I thought you were being really stupid.
Look,
You don't need that helmet.
It would be very handy, though, right now.
You look funny with that
There.
helmet.
That look funny, huh?
Yeah, people laugh at you on your back with your helmet.
Oh, that's not nice.
what?
No, come on, what are you doing?
You mean
I-
too.
I look back at you and give you the most ridiculous and incredulous stare that I possibly can in 1 second, and then return back to Taurus with a smooth face.
Now I'm kind of leering at Grimorn like he mean too.
I know he is mean.
These stupid heads.
I'm just saying the truth, man.
You see a middle finger raised behind my back at you.
So I can't kill him.
Yeah, you tried before, it didn't work.
Okay.
Oh,
You know what?
it was the last time we were like. Oh, it was actually the time before the last. We were like this.
Yeah.
The last time.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go talk to Grimorn.
Okay, so during the prison escape, Quicksoth is going to cast a wizard spell of invisibility upon his lady friend Isel, the air cleric. Isel thanks him silently, or invisibly, I should say. And then Quicksoth will cast invisibility on himself as well. And then they're both going to begin sneaking. And they go into the hallway here.
How the hell did he pull off an invisibility?
He's a wizard. He's in the Veiled Alliance. He revealed that in a previous adventure.
How did he
Okay,
get his
okay.
magic, though?
He had a couple spells in reserve that he hadn't cast yet.
Okay, so at this point, I'm turning over to Grimorn and say, Grimorn, buddy old pal, what are you doing?
It's my old friend Taurus. You know, we used to play around like that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you trying to have him just smash through the bars that I can easily open, or...
And we need him real mad so we can get on this place.
Oh, that's your goal? That's...
Yeah.
Well, then
he's
you know
like-
what? Why don't you have a great time with that? Here's the key. Go have a great time.
Well, I don't know how that works. You know. You're the tricky one with the.
It's not a key. It's a like a.
Yeah.
I know.
or
It's a pick.
yeah.
It's not
a
an actual
python. A
key.
python. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a,
Yeah.
a splintered piece of metal,
Yeah.
like a screw or whatever.
I can give it a
Made a
try.
lockpick out of it.
I hand this little splinter of metal to him and say, have a great time, and I motion gesture towards Taurus. Oh, okay, if that's the game you want to play, then you can go take care of it.
We're gonna be here for a long time, Taurus.
Right. You're just gonna sit there and poke at him until
Yeah, with the little shard of metal.
until the guards come back. I was saying figuratively, but yeah, go for it. Poke the bear.
At the far end of the hallway,
I'm still making my rolls.
At the
still making my
far-
rolls to get out.
at the far end of the hallway, there's some movement.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
The Baroque giants in their cell have noticed some movement in the hallway. One of them's watching, and he bumps one of the other Baroque giants, and that one gets up, and he comes over, and he's looking too. It's
Now,
starting to draw a little bit of
all-
attention.
They're all in a cell, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, can I don't know if there's any other pieces or keys in the wall or anything else that I could get my own pick besides the one that I gave him. Otherwise, I'll take the one I just gave back from Grimorn, and I'm gonna go unlock Trusrani's cell.
Okay.
This other gift Yankee that I don't know.
You unlock the cell, and Tresrani steps out, and he says, "My name is Tresrani. I am a Githyanki warrior of some skill. I once had a higher position. I shall have to rethink my life after this."
A higher position among, not the gift, but among the. Wait, was it Queen Zagath? Well, she was Gith. Queen Zagath is Gith, not Githyanki, right?
Zagath, that fool, she is no Githyanki. An impostor, pretender. He spits on the ground.
So who did you serve?
Queen Trinth. Oh, glorious Queen Trinth.
Oh my god, how many queens do you have?
I rolled a
Always
7 on my next to confusion.
7's good. So with a 7, you are able to make a melee attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the bars again.
Yeah. You've done a lot of damage to these bars. They're bent. There's definitely like a bit of an angle to one of the bars, and the other one is like a little sideways.
Now we're talking.
That's what
Hey,
Grimorn was
Taurus,
going for.
Hey, Taurus, you're pretty good at that. You should keep doing it.
Yeah, some of the hinges are starting to break free from the wall.
Yeah, Taurus, you know what would be good and would make that giant over that lady giant over there really happy? If you could.
I'm in the middle of an attack right now. Hold on.
I can't hear you. The sound of my punching.
31 to hit.
Solid.
How much noise is he making?
Quite a lot.
34 to hit, and I hit unarmed damage is 9.
Okay.
I do 9 damage.
Another heavy blow to the bars.
They may have underestimated
Oh,
him.
plus strength. 1 plus strength plus, and I'm raging, so I do a +4 to that. Plus, with strength weapons. My fists aren't strength weapons, right?
I will say it's not a completely silent jail, because as I described, there was various animal sounds, roars in the distance. Although the sound of the bars breaking might be enough to draw some attention soon.
Yeah.
Open the gate.
You guys are aware the
For my
guards went in this direction, so if you're going to move somewhere, it's probably going to have to be the other direction.
For my rage,
By the way, okay, go ahead. Finish yours.
I'm sorry. For my rage, my melee weapon attack, I'm doing an unarmed strike at the bars. I can't apply rage to that, right?
Yeah, you can. I think it just adds 2 damage, right?
Well, it adds 4.
Yeah, 4 is good. All
Because
right.
it also doubles your damage against unarmed, unattended objects, right?
Oh, no, not the rage. It doesn't say anything about that.
No, isn't that one of the things?
Oh, it doesn't say anything about
I'm
that.
thinking of
But my
3.5
unarmed
damage.
strike, yeah, my unarmed strike is 9, plus the 4, so 13 damage to the bars.
All right. The bars are looking very badly damaged, but not completely broken yet.
But I get 2 attacks per turn, so
All right. You smash your way free.
do I need another confusion?
Each time you make an action, you'll have to roll it.
Well, I get 2 attacks per action.
No.
Is that a separate?
They don't count as separate. It's multi-attack, so it's like 1 action.
Okay. Let me do my confusion again. Just making sure I'm doing this right. Boom. A 10. A 10.
Perfect. All right. You recover from your confusion,
Perfect.
and you freed yourself from the
Oh.
cell.
Yeah.
And all it took was unrelenting violence.
You squeeze into the hallway. You hear the sound of footsteps. A guard is coming.
I walk up to. Is their cell open? Is Taro and Grimoire's cell open?
Orin
Wallet.
unlocked the cells, yeah.
I want to walk up to their cells and stand in the doorway and kind of body up to them. I'm gonna try an intimidation. Hold on.
You're going to intimidate Ringsight for talking to his girlfriend?
I'm going to Well, I'm gonna. Can I do a strength intimidation with my athletics?
Yep.
Perfect. I'm raging, so I get my advantage on strength check. That's gonna be a 37
All right.
to ring sight to let him know I'm stronger than him, and I will crush him if he fucks with me again. Bitch.
All right.
What's the roll against that?
I don't think he can. He's just intimidated.
The question really is, do you believe that I'm not stronger than you? You know, like.
I think you shouldn't. You should leave that one to him.
What's
You
with
should
all these
compete.
giants in this? Is this a cell?
That is a very large cell that has 22 Baroque giants in it, and a couple of them are eyeing what's going on here with interest.
We're just gonna quietly seethe in resentment.
We should probably recruit all those giants. They might help us overpower all of the captain and all the guards.
That's been my plan. I wanted to get a chance to get in on this. So I want to go over to them and silently, I'm working my way down. I don't see a whole lot in these other cells at this point. Probably, I'm more focused on the Brogue giants.
Well, when you get past the wall, you are able to see that there are 3 occupants in the cells over here. Cell 10, 12, and 6 have occupants down this hallway.
I would. Okay. Well, actually, hold on. Giants. This is not. This is Athos. Giants. I'm used to being just the things that we in Alterug always fought and killed mercilessly, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Remember, you've been with us when we've dealt with giants before.
That is correct.
We have dealt with giants,
in a
And
peaceable
guess
fashion.
what happened last time? They respected my strength. Boom. They will follow me. Just saying.
You can work on that, but someone's coming, and if we're gonna make this a look, I don't get a chance to tell you all this, but if I do to the people next to us, if we're gonna make this a successful jailbreak, it has to be all at once. And
These large cells contain 24 savage-looking creatures, none of which are chained or bound in any way. Although humanoid, these creatures have 4 arms and stand roughly 15 feet tall. From time to time, a scuffle breaks out among the group, which is resolved by a flurry of brutal blows and a cacophony of growls and snorts.
yeah, this is great. This is exactly what we need.
Cacophony.
So actually, you know what? I'm going to focus on no. I heard someone coming, didn't I? The gift guard.
Yeah, there's footfalls that you can hear on the metal floor plates. They're coming down the hall. They'll round the corner any minute now.
Yeah, I'm opening the I don't care. I'm final decision. Rogue giants, open the gate.
All right. You begin picking the lock on the Baroque giant's cell. Many of the giants near the doorway here are grunting at each other and moving their hands in what could only be like a form of primitive sign language. You can't really tell what they're saying to each other, but some form of communication's going on.
Okay. So that happens. Let me know when I can move again, because I want to go for these guys in the hallway.
Okay.
Hey, you might remember, by the way, that a couple of us speak giant. Specifically.
If you get down there, that's great. It's up to you.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, Ringsight speaks giant, and I speak giant.
I speak giant too.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and Grimorn.
Quicksoth and his cell move quietly down the hall here. Trizarani, he's going to move as well. He gets about this far. What's everybody else doing?
There's something else I wanted to do. I don't know if I had a chance to do it. There's a spell I want to cast if I have a down turn, a turn where I can do that. But because I saw that they casted our arcane spell, so now I want to. I still can do that, right?
So the rules are that you can only cast if it's a verbal only spell, because your hands are chained too tightly to do somatic components, and you don't have any material components on you because they were taken.
Can we release our hands though?
Well, you do have a lockpick.
Yeah, I want to fix that. Actually, that's gonna be.
However, that's 4 locks, so if you have 4 turns for each person, I mean, you're trying to act fast here, so that's going to take some time.
I mean, you guys can just leave me here for a while. I'm not going to be much help at the moment.
Well, I forgot that and already committed to. I guess I would have wanted to do that first, but it's too late. I already committed to the action.
So I'm free anyway.
It was already done.
We can't retcon anything at this point, so.
I assume that you'd have done that, like, immediately.
Okay.
You had a lockpick in your hand.
That first, yeah, but I didn't think about it, and so I forgot.
Are you all going to move into the hallway by the Baroque?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wanted Orin to be able to do his thing, but how did Ringsight respond to my gesture of strength and intimidation?
How did you expect him to respond?
It's up to you. Like, that's it's your choice. How you respond.
He poops some bird droppings.
He seethes quietly in
Damn it.
resentment and says nothing.
I'm sorry. My fucking headset's dying. I didn't hear what you said.
He seethes quietly in resentment and says nothing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's what I thought. I will accept his
You went quiet.
His headset probably died.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was gonna say I had to change the battery real quick. I will accept his silence as a concede, and a smile returns to my face. The smile you guys all know and love.
Mm,
All right,
Are we
so
ready for
everybody-
a brutal battle.
everybody is moving down
I
this
like
side
fighting.
hallway when the guards round the corner here. When the guards notice that the cells are broken or opened and the prisoners have escaped, he's going to raise a silver whistle to his lips and blow a sharp note that reverberates through the entire place.
I tell Grimorn, I know slave. You know this.
Yeah, we're gonna get free again.
I never wasn't free. I know slave.
Trisrani says, "This way! We must circle round!" So he's basically
Get that
going
problem.
in a big U-turn. He comes down the hallway and hangs a left and starts moving back towards the main hall.
We're gonna follow him, I guess.
Okay. As you pass the Barogue, you can see that they're all sort of grunting at each other and making hand signs at each other, and any that were asleep are being roused. A couple of the Barogue are noticing the guards whistling and begin grunting louder at each other. This one, he's pushing at the door, and he pushes his way out into the hallway. And a couple other ones are just on his heels here.
Are we all walking over there now?
Okay, so you guys have a choice. Do you want to follow Trisrani? He's going this way. Or you could also go straight down this hallway in that direction.
Who's done that help?
You don't know. So this is like, do you trust Trisrani to lead you out of here, or do you want to, take your own path?
Should we just trash these enemies?
I mean, they're armed, we're not. Might be a little bit harder. Here's the thing. Did anybody else do an insight check on him? Just saying.
I did, and his crime seems to be more related to perving on someone. So I think it's more of a. I don't think he's gonna. Even turning us in would re-honor him for that.
Oh, I was talking about whether he was lying about helping us or not. That's yeah, cool, you know.
I think he wants to help, but that's what I believe,
Let's just play along for now.
All right. The party follows him. You're moving quietly through the halls.
Did he go past the Baroque Giants and stuff? Do we go with him past the Baroque Giants?
Yeah, you're going to have to pass them. You can see that they are rousing each other and getting into a group and moving towards the exit here.
Can I say something to them and say, in Giant? Do y'all speak Giant?
Okay. The Baroque do not speak Giant. They have their own language. Mostly sign language done with their hands, and they have forearms, so you're going to have a really hard time communicating with them.
Hold on. Would I... We've talked about this before, Ninja. Me and you were talking about how I could still retain some of the knowledge that I've learned. I may not be able to act on that knowledge, but I may have retained some of that. During all my studying and reading with Nibene, during the downtime and all that kind of stuff, would I have learned anything about sign language or learned any of that?
Nah. In Nibene, they consider these just tribal barbarians, just to maybe throw them in a arena and just kill them with monsters or whatever. They are not well respected in Nibene, and nobody bothers to talk to them most of the time.
Gotcha. Is there any way for me to kind of indicate who the leader might be? Like, who who seems like the strongest or the most senior one of them.
Yeah, you can tell there are two leaders amongst them that are bigger and stronger than the others.
I point at them. Like I get up to the cell. Like as I'm coming up to the cell, notice them, and I want to point at one of them and be like, "You strong." And I point to my arms, like kind of flexing at my muscle, like, "You strong." And I do like a put my fists together like this, like flex at them, like you strong, like that.
Okay. They understand strength. They nod.
Yeah. And I tell him, I point at me, I say, "Me." And I do like I put my arms up and I flex my arm up to like the sky.
Yeah.
Like I do like a pose, like a bodybuilder pose. And has it been a minute already?
No. Things are happening very quickly.
Okay, so if it hasn't been a minute, I'll still have my advantage. I will. This is my athletics. I have a 38 athletics for my human pose. I tell him, "I strong."
Okay. Yeah, the Baroque are impressed. Many of them respect strength for leadership, and while you're not a Baroque, they do think that maybe you are the leader of the non-Baroque here because you're the strongest.
So now I want to point at him and I go,
Yes.
"You." I like circle all of them. I go, "You," and I go, "You," and I point to my back. I point to my back. Like they follow me. You have my back.
Okay. They nod again.
The noise.
Cool.
Yes.
And then I tell them,
Yeah.
"Shh."
Taro, you might want to mute yourself. All right.
And then I point to my mouth and I do the like, so they can do the like sign language to each other to be quiet and follow these guys.
I need to
Boom.
get a turn.
What do you want
That
to do?
army, guys. Bam.
Yeah, Will?
So, a couple of things. One, while all this is happening, can I get my arms unbound and that of Soul and Morg and so on?
Okay, so it's lockpicking, which you can just automatically succeed, but you have to do it on each wrist and each ankle, so it's 4 turns per person.
I
I'll just do the
disagree.
shackles on.
Unlocking one hand would be enough to get free that hand, and unlocking one foot would be enough to free that foot. And then they can just go ahead and have the hand attached to the foot on one side, and still get basically full speed.
Oh, yeah. As far as movement speed, if you undid one ankle, that would give them full movement, and if you undid one hand, they would have free range of movement with that hand.
With both hands, pretty much.
Well, it's still got an interconnecting chain between the ankles and the hands, so you wouldn't be able to lift your arm all the way up, but you could move it around a bunch.
Right. I mean, but you can raise your leg to raise your arm type stuff. But
Yeah.
stuff that you do at like family picnics and stuff.
It would help, for sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. I just I broke my chains during that big display of strength earlier, and I'm just gonna rock that.
Okay.
I'm gonna rock these shackles, prison cufflinks, you know.
Grimorn, you're passing a cell
chain
with a
on.
man in it.
Mm-hmm. What does it look like?
The cell contains a gaunt, frail-looking man. His hair is cut short and his eyes have a keen, feral look. Numerous scars, perhaps caused by burns or cuts, mark his face. Like the rest of the dungeon's inhabitants, he is dressed in a silken tunic, but he is not chained. He looks up at you and he says, "Free me! Help me to escape!"
Why should I do that?
"Will you leave me to die here to these monsters? Surely they'll feed me to one of those creatures at the end of the hallway. Have you seen them?
Where did he get all those burns from?
They've been torturing me."
And where are you from?
From the desert. Yeah, sorry, bit my tongue. From the deserts.
Wow. Like I've been there before.
I am a man without a home. No homeland to call my own.
Warren, are you able to let this one go?
I am, as I'm fiddling with maybe your
My shackle?
locks, maybe at your hands or your feet. I'm gonna start unlocking. Look, to be honest, I'm gonna focus on us first. To be honest, I already committed to focusing on getting the Brogue out, but and they're all
It's a problem.
need
It's
to full
the call.
movement.
They call?
Yes.
Let's try to get him out if we can.
You don't
Yes,
need it?
yes, of course.
5 seconds ago. I wasn't.
There's a dwarf in this cell here, and the dwarf sees what's going on. He's going to call out to you, and he's going to say, "Yes, you must free us all! Free us all from these enemies!"
I want to phone game.
Going to mute Tarot.
Taro.
Why
Taro.
is that guy not in chains?
Taro.
Yeah. Yes.
We can hear your conversation.
I was asking why that guy was in chains.
Everybody here is in chains. What are you talking about? Free me!
No, why he wasn't in chains.
Oh, why he wasn't in chains?
Yes.
The man says, "Look at me, I'm emaciated. I'm no threat to anyone."
That is not what I think. They still bother. They put me in the chains.
Well, you're suspicious that he is not in chains. He says, "What are you talking about? I'm in a cell, aren't I?"
Yeah, but you're not in chains, and they seem to apply those chains to people regardless of whether or not they would actually work. So, insight check.
Insight check, all right. Are you going to roll it in the Discord, or do you want me to roll it for you?
Please roll.
I will roll it.
Handling.
I have rolled a 13.
Yeah, what's your bonus?
I still cannot access that right now.
I'll check. 1 second. Wisdom Insight is a +5, so you got an 18. That's pretty good.
That's because I have the fancy hat.
I don't see any miscellaneous bonus. It just looks like your skill.
May have been an error.
Yeah? Think so?
I remember that Air Drake helmet gives you big wisdom.
Well, no, you have a wisdom score of 20. So what does the hat give you? Is that boosting your wisdom score?
Yes.
All right, so your natural wisdom score is lower than that, so your bonus wouldn't be 5. What is it, like a 4 or 3, something like that?
I think, but I don't remember, unfortunately.
The Ion Stone. And now, is it the Air Drake helm? Your wisdom score is 20 while you wear this helmet. It has no effect otherwise. All right, your base wisdom is 16. So that's a +3 instead of a +5. But that's still a 16, so you still succeeded. So you can tell that his scars are not from recent torture. Those are old burn scars. So not only is he not chained, but he also doesn't have any signs of having been physically or psychically tortured.
Recently, in the past year or so, maybe, or month, or something.
So that does make you a little suspicious. He's saying, "Free me, free me." But why is he so well treated?
How long have you been in here?
I've been here for years.
We've been prisoners before.
And they've tortured
being
you the
treated-
entire time, have they?
I know nothing. They don't care about me. They leave me alone here.
We've been in prison before, guys. Don't act like this is the first time in prison. He's a fucking snitch.
The dwarf over here says, "Free me, quickly! Free us all! You cannot leave us to these monsters."
Dwarf, do you trust this man here? The burn one?
I know I trust him more than our captors. Our captors will torture us all to death with their mental magics. I saw them take a mole out of here, and when they brought him back, his mind was gone. That will be the fate of us all if you don't get us out of here.
I want to ask the guy, is he a snitch?
Are you a snitch?
I mean, you can probably best just
Yeah,
try to intimidate him rather than call that.
I mean, obviously he'll deny it.
But
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
but
I,
maybe
I
there's
understand. But I want to do. I guess I'll do an intimidation again. Is the cell already open?
No. Oren said he was
Okay.
going to focus on unchaining
I
everybody.
won't do a strength one. I'll do the intimidation from the distance type one.
can I ask how that's going, by the way, Ninja?
This is my intimidation at the guy.
You guys are moving pretty quick, so by the time
Well-
everybody gets to the end of the hallway, you'll be able to undo 2 locks at most.
I tell the guy that if he tries to betray us, I'll break his emaciated body in half.
All right.
Yeah, we're not
Well.
releasing him now. That was a terrible threat.
How does he respond to that, though?
He looks afraid.
I don't see that. Do I? Isn't he on the other side of a wall? The glowing bit you just put down?
Yeah, you don't see that. There is a wall in between.
Oh. Can
Wait.
you like take it somewhere else? I don't want to have that in my head.
Have what in your head?
You don't want to know that that's over there.
I don't know that's over there. Let me leave that alone.
Okay, so do you guys move to the end of the hallway?
I'm following Orin. I think Orin's a smart guy.
No,
now.
I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here stumbling along, trying to unlock this one and unlock that one. I've got kids crowding around me, trying to, pick me, and then I want to unlock the dwarf.
Okay, so you free Gremlish and you free Bardak. All right.
Eventually,
Wait. He didn't free the emaciated old man, did he?
He did.
Isn't it?
Why?
I didn't.
You
I
did.
did not.
Okay,
Oh.
you want to leave him? He curses you. He says, "How dare you? What have I ever done to you?"
No, the dwarf seemed legit based on what I was hearing as I was furiously going at them with these locks. And everyone on our team, everyone that I know, has a hand and a foot free at this time. Yes? You said like 2.
Yeah, you could unlock a couple people.
Well, the dwarf doesn't get out until every one of us has a hand and a foot free.
All right. So the dwarf, he's still in his cell. Gremlish is still in his cell, and you are unlocking people here. All right.
Okay, well, have I moved? Have I moved down the line a bit here? Like, okay, 2 locks. You said. Grimorn is done.
All right. Grimorn and who else?
Is Morg done?
He could be next. That's fine.
Okay. Ringsight says he doesn't care, so I'll leave Ringsight to last. Soul, I want to get next.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. Quicksoth tried to cast his spell and failed.
Because invisibility requires somatic. Okay.
Yeah, I botched that. They would not be able to cast that.
Okay. I kind of wanted people to huddle up here until I can get them free, and then I want to go ahead and see. And I'm hearing you talk to me, and you say, "Okay, not the old man." Okay, I hear you, not the old man. Fiddle, 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 skitch, skitch, skitch. Okay.
All right. A battle is going to begin happening between the Baroque and the guards in the other
Oh,
hall.
wait. One more thing. Taurus.
I thought they were following me.
No, but well, wait. The Taurus. Show
What's
your
up?
skills, man. Show your skills. Take this piece of metal and try to unlock more of these locks.
Oh, they don't. They could just break them. Oh, okay. Oh, the little ones. Oh, yeah.
Then I take
The one
the
from
second. You have a second
Grimorn.
one?
Grimorn had one.
Yeah, okay. I take his and I'll start unlocking people too. My yeah. I'll start doing.
You can
as
either
soon as you tell
unlock
me
it
to.
or just bust the chains yourself without, you know,
Well, I mean, I can do
without
both.
breaking your arm.
I have lock picking.
Whatever is faster.
Yeah. I'll start lock picking them.
All right. Tazrani stands at the end of the hallway, and he watches a whole bunch of guards move into the hallway here. A whole bunch of guards. There's quite a commotion over here, and he'll hold up his hand to stop everybody so that they don't get observed coming around the corner when all the guards are moving. All right, so during the pause, everybody has a moment to do something else. Do you want to unlock somebody else, Oren?
I do. So it was in the front of the line was here Grimorn, Morg. Want to get Soul. Next up would be Ring Sight, and everybody else is pretty much taken care of on our team. I could get Quicksoft. Actually, I'll get Quicksoft next. Actually.
Okay.
Ninja, I'm gonna try to cast a small cantrip, like light or something like that, to see if I can cast a little bit of a flame.
So after Quicksoft and Izel are freed, and full movement, only then, and you can let me know how far we get on that time scale. Do I go after the dwarf?
The light spell requires a material component you don't have. Yep. Unfortunately.
Let me,
What component is that?
A firefly or phosphorescent moss.
Anyone happen to have a phosphorescent moth around here?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I need my items.
He don't even have his flame either. Oh man.
What about
You probably don't use material components, but you would need your focus, which is your eternal flame.
He did give me a focus. He gave me a religious symbol.
What, the fabric?
Yeah, in the shape of a flame.
I'm not sure that counts as a religious artifact. Is it worth 25 gold? Because I think that's what the item is normally worth. It's not quite good enough.
We made one out of a piece of wood before.
It makes you feel better, but it's not quite good enough.
Somatic and verbal. What about a firebolt?
You can do somatic as long as one of your hands has been freed.
Okay.
So that's true by already. That's already true.
So that's like, so if your hand is free, that means your ankles are not. So you're moving a little bit slower.
But no, you said.
No, I'm assisting too.
But you said that you I took care of two. Grimorn was first. He has a hand and a foot free. He's at full speed and has movement of these.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I shoot a firebolt inside of my mouth so it stays contained?
What?
I guess you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, I try because I want to test if I have my spells, if I can cast anything.
Mm.
And I give it a try.
But by keeping it hidden, you're just seeing if you have the power, like testing if the power exists
Yeah,
inside
so
your own
So I shoot it inside my mouth.
with your tongue.
Okay. You cannot sense your god, but there is fire in this plane.
Ooh.
So you are able to pull a little bit of clerical magic as long as you have a spell slot. Well, I guess, it's a cantrip, so it doesn't even need that.
Yeah, that's a cantrip. But I tend to be able to maybe pull out of that flame.
Okay.
So Grimorn is fully done. Is Morg fully done yet?
Well, you had already done that, so like I said, you have a new turn here if you want to start on somebody else.
So Morg.
Okay, so you move to
I would
Morg.
be knocking other people out as well. Is there anybody else around me that needs it?
Yeah, if you can do a good strength check, you could break the chains, and that would free somebody.
I have the pick.
Well, I'll do a guidance on you.
Well, I think there was only the one, so if Oren is also picking locks, then you'd have to use strength instead.
Oh, I thought he gave me a pick too.
I
Yeah.
thought there were two, but yeah.
Okay.
Nope,
But
just the one.
okay.
I will ask the kindly giant woman to fetch another pick.
So what happened is she used her strength to rip her chain out of the wall, and the piece of metal that held the chain into the wall is what she pulled free and was using as the lockpick.
It's fine. I'll break chains as we're doing everything. I'll just, do a strength check and break people's chains. So at least they'll have the cuffs on their wrist, but they can move.
Yeah. Okay, so you're freeing their legs. That helps them move around quicker. There's a battle in the hallway. The Gith guards are taking it to the Baroque giants, and they're creating quite a distraction. So some of the giants are following Taurus, but others have gotten distracted by the guards and are locked in a mortal combat. The Gith guard is surprisingly powerful. He chops the Baroque giant's arm off and then slashes his knee, and the Baroque giant goes down in a pile. But another Baroque giant jumps over him and lands on top of the guard with a drop kick, and he goes flying against the wall with a splat. And then the other guards pile in. And then the captain here, Captain Rascon, he's going to use some powerful magic, and he throws a fireball into the cell here, and one of the Baroque giants is immolated by the fire. Okay, so all hell is breaking loose over there. You hear many small voices nearby shrieking in a language you don't understand, but they're saying something. They seem to be trying to get some attention.
I will pay them attention.
Alright, ringside. If you peek around the corner, you can see a bunch of tiny hands reaching out from the bars here.
What kind of tiny hands?
Tiny humanoid hands. With 5 fingers and pinkish skin.
Oh, God.
These are halflings?
Do you want to... Well, you can't really go out into the hallway. Trizrani will hold you back and say, "Stop! Guards! Don't you see?" More guards are moving into the hall here.
So I can't see them at all?
All you can see is their hand sticking out. They look like halfling hands.
If they're halfling, we're not helping them. Fuck those guys.
Can I do anything at them?
Well, your psionic powers don't work, so probably not.
Well, crap.
Is everybody free, or is everyone at least broken free a little bit?
Yeah, that's fine. Ella helped too, so everybody's got their chains freed. Bardak the dwarf is continuing to say, "Please, please, don't leave me. Don't leave us, even him."
Seems weirdly insistent about this.
Is it possible for us to sneak down the hallway?
I'm gonna tell the dwarf we think he's a mole.
The hallway you're in gives you concealment, but if you move into the hallway, you will probably be noticed, because the Githyanki will have direct line of sight at you.
Why don't we just fight for the key?
Well, you
Well,
don't need
I
the
guess
key at
what
this
I'm-
point. Everybody's
what
free.
I'm getting at is, I don't want these giants to get all fucked up, right? I want to go hit these guys from the back, like where they're at at the L, where they're turning the corner going into that cell block. I want to go assault them right there.
The ninja, what's our move list?
I'm doing this freeform. I haven't really gone into turns or anything. Do you want to do something?
Who can I see?
Okay. Peeking around the corner, you can see that there's 3 or 4 Githyanki guards moving around the corner towards the sounds of battle. You can see the hands of the halflings reaching out, praying for rescue from their prison cell. To your right in the hallway, you can see that there's another door in that direction, and maybe another door further beyond that. Many doors along this hall.
Why don't we just free them all and overwhelm them with
That's
people?
what we did. Except
Was
now they got. Now the Baroque Giants are fighting right now, and we either need to run or we need to help them fight. So that's what I'm trying to. We got like a couple
need to
turns
find
probably
a
to decide.
stop.
It seems like a lot of the guards are rushing towards the sound of combat. It's a pretty good distraction. It depends on where you want to go.
I don't want to betray these guys and just leave, but
I mean, you can kind of see with your eyes the right direction to go, but your characters wouldn't actually know.
Can I swipe one of the guard whistles?
None of the guards is down yet, but if you defeat one of them, sure.
But they're fighting the big dudes.
They are fighting the Baroque Giants, but they're winning.
Do we hold them?
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
None of the prisoners we talked to, they didn't know where the guards take the stuff.
Well, you didn't ask. Do you want to ask any of them?
I guess this decision mostly falls to Taurus. I can't do crap.
I'm about to go fight these guys. If you guys
Morg,
want a decision.
just
I'm more happy than you guys.
Morg, you haven't said anything. Why don't you do a few things? Try to figure out maybe where our items are.
Is it Bard? Where's the other one? Where was the one that is like not chained up and kind of the one that was treated better?
That's this one here.
Locked in a cell, still.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him if he knows where all our stuff is kept.
Ah, yes! You seek your belongings. I have seen this. I have seen where they take the belongings. Free me, and I will lead you to it.
Who's saying this?
Gremlish.
The burn guy.
Yeah.
Can I roll insight to see if he's trustworthy? Insight.
I'm a bad judge of character, so I don't even want to answer.
Alright. I think I've come to my decision.
17?
As much as I
That's
completely
what the
don't
11
trust this man.
Wait, just let Morg do his thing.
So, Morg, Gremlish seems like he would say anything to get out of here.
I don't think he really knows what where our stuff is.
Do you believe in freedom, Grimlish?
Yes, get me out of here. I can help.
No. Do you really believe in freedom?
I'll believe in it when you open this door.
Answer seriously or you stay in the cage.
That was a serious answer. Please, free me. Bardak says, yes. You must do what is right. You must free us all.
Just free the fool. We don't need
This
his
feels
help.
like a trap so much, but I'm a paladin of the freedom god. I can't not deny. This is probably a trap, but if it is a trap,
We can
I
always
have no
come
choice
back
but
for
to
him
fall for it.
later.
We don't have to leave him here to die. We can come back later.
There might not be a later. I'm gonna open the door. Well, I guess I can't open it. Well, I will ask the door be open. Hello?
He asked the door to be opened.
Yes,
Yes.
free me.
I can't open the door. Someone else has to.
Free me, and I will lead you to your belongings. Quickly now.
Well, that all depends on where I am with. Okay, so Taurus popped ring sight. I took care of Morg. Soul is next. Is Soul freed yet?
Ella takes a liking to Soul and picks him up in her manly arms and breaks his chains.
Oh no!
Whoa. Okay, that's cute.
It is, but now you're gonna get killed.
Soul's like, that's very nice, but I have a wife.
Oh, the way you. What are you doing to his? What are you doing to his mini right now?
I'm trying to stand it up. It doesn't want to stand.
Oh, unfortunately, something Taurus related can't seem to stand up.
There's a lot going on here.
Yep.
Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Did he just try to steal my girl?
Oh,
She tried to steal him.
It only had a 15-second delay. Wow.
That bardic charisma. He's got the riz. It's because she was inspired. He bardic inspired her.
Oh, those impressionable
I look at him
half-giants.
and I do the same thing I did to I do the same thing I did to ring sight, and just make it clear. If anyone's getting at this, it's me.
You're not.
I'm
You have a
reminded
wife.
Of that D&D.
We're in an open relationship. Thank you very much.
Of course you are.
It's open on my end, not hers.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That didn't take long.
I'm just saying.
What will
John,
your
head's
son say?
Towards a giant
But,
whore.
it depends on which son, you know.
Oh my goodness.
When I do that, I let her know. I give her the look. I give her the, like, you gonna get this dick later, you know. Well,
Anyway, back to fighting the space like an alien on a metal planet in space.
While they're doing their crazy things over here, I try to sneak.
you know what I'm talking about, don't you, Skywell?
What I know is that Taro is like desperately trying to move this along someplace.
He brought it up. He brought it up.
Wildly uncomfortable.
I'm fairly confident that I didn't.
Skywell.
Ninja.
The fucking
Yeah.
Paul Rudd. When Paul Rudd's in Wanderlust, he goes, "You're gonna take this."
Speaking of taking things, let's take this conversation somewhere else.
Taurus, I know you're very low intelligent right now, but you at least respect the situation where we're in a prison with a lot of guards.
Is Morg free?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's free.
Soul is free.
Is the
Quicksoft
coast clear?
is Quicksoft free yet?
Yeah. The main people to free now are Gremlish or Bardak. You wanna-
Bardak, I
Go-
am freeing.
You free Bardak the dwarf.
And Ninja, while Taurus was playing with his dingling over there, I tried to sneak here to take a look at what was going on with the fight with these dudes. I'm looking at the corner here.
I would like. I'm sorry. I would like a raw roll for my insight check. Bardak, 9. Okay, I think he's fine.
Yep. He seems like a cool dwarf.
And
Ooh, 0. That's a hell of a roll.
no, I was trying to stop. I was trying to roll accidentally 2d20. Okay, 7. Well, if
They both seem on the up and up.
If Taro says it's time to free this guy, I'm trusting Taro. He's the best judge of minds that I could possibly hope for. So
There you go.
After he's been trying like a million times to make peace. with
Everybody can be
creatures
redeemed.
and zombies and.
All right.
Let's talk to the skeleton.
Right.
Maybe he feels
right. Yes.
And
yes.
yet that worked.
Grimorn.
I will say that's hilarious. It did work. I hate it. I hate it.
I know. I hate it too.
Grimorn, you observe the battle for a moment. During the turn of battle, several Baroque giants roar mightily, and they approach some of the Githguards. The Githguards intersect and block the Baroque giants. The Baroque giants attack with their multiple arms, but the guards, they have these big silver blades, and the guards seem to be lashing out at the Baroque giants with psychic attacks, which discombobulate them a little bit in advance of their melee attack, which then has advantage. And they attack twice, and every time their weapon cuts into one of the Baroque, not just the slash happens, but there's an additional secondary impact that does way more damage than the initial cut. So So it looks as if they are weapons of slaying. You've encountered weapons of slaying before, and so the Baroque are being diced up. It's doing like 6d10 extra bonus damage on every hit, and they're getting slaughtered.
Can I assist by shooting firebolts at them?
You throw firebolts, but Rascon is standing there. Rascon raises his hands and casts Counterspell, blocking your spell.
For firebolts?
That's how petty it is. He was going to counterspell a cantrip.
That's okay. He's wasting them.
Hmm.
But that's
So
not a battle we're gonna be winning.
Is the coast clear yet on our end?
Okay, so during that turn, the last guard seemed to have entered into the hallway to suppress the Baroque riot.
I tell Orin it's our time now. Let's sneak up there and get one from behind.
I'm busy unlocking these cells. I just unlocked.
No problem. I'll get them. I'd like to go up to the edge of the hallway where the whatchamacallit guy is.
When Gremlish is free, he says, Wait, I can lead you to your things. Follow me. And he's going to move towards the front of your group.
I want to be over at the front where Ringside and them are. I want to be up there.
All right.
I let everybody know what I saw coming from those fighters,
I want to cover this aisle, I guess.
and I'll follow.
I tell him which way.
Can I have a fresh insight check on him?
On Gremlish?
Yes.
Okay, roll it.
Still can't dealing with this meat.
I'll roll it.
I asked Grimlish,
You got a 15.
which way are we going?
15 plus.
No, that's it. 15.
To the right or to the left, basically.
Gremlish says, Go to the right.
Okay. Now I'm going to go to the left.
No. I don't wanna go down to the right. I want them to go get the stuff and bring us the stuff. I wanna go to the left and I wanna ambush one of these guards. I'm gonna ambush the last guard specifically.
I'm gonna follow the burn.
Drag him back.
I'm gonna follow the burn victim to the item.
Okay, so Taurus is going this way. Taurus, all the halflings are going to grab at your ankles and say something in halfling. Do you speak halfling?
I don't think I speak halfling. I got giant primordial common.
Well, you can imagine that they're saying to free them.
I got thief. Thief can't.
Nah, it wouldn't help.
Oh my.
Yeah, okay.
So the halfling's big, but you don't know what they're saying.
I tell them, I put like a hand up and be like, we come back. And I tell them that I do like the shush, and I want to start sneaking. I want to start
That's great,
sneaking.
sneaking past the halfling. Some of it.
No, not to the halflings.
I
don't care
know,
about the
but
half-
still.
Oh, okay. So I'll go ahead and roll. I'll go ahead and roll my stealth. Just so we have it. I got a 33 stealth.
Wow.
I'm going to be sneaking I want to ambush one of the guards and like do like a silent takedown
All right.
and drag him back so I can get his weapon.
Okay. You take down this guard and you grab him as he was going around the corner. You've got him in a powerful grapple. You disarm him.
And I want to choke him out so that he just passes out, and I want to drag him back to the group.
Okay. You have yourself a silver greatsword, but it's kind of small in your hands.
It's fine. Does he have anything else on him?
He's wearing armor, but it wouldn't fit.
Well, I mean, someone else can wear this armor.
No, it would take too long to remove it from him.
Oh, it takes 10 minutes to don doth armor. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll just put his. Well, you know what? Fuck. He's already knocked out, right? Like I just basically knocked him out.
Yep, you choked him
I
out.
want to go ahead and execute him with his own sword.
Okay. Coup de grace /
I motion to Grimoire, or if they're paying attention, anyone's paying attention to what I'm doing, I tell him to go ahead and what do you call it? Loot the body, see if there's anything useful, and I want to attempt to do the same thing on the last guy. I want to do the same thing, try to sneak up, grapple him, bring him back, and then try to knock him out and fucking.
These guys don't carry much. They have some coins that you don't recognize the metal or the design. And he's got his sword and he's got the armor that he's wearing, but nothing else.
Yeah, I just want, while they're focused down the hallway, I want to just start taking them out one by one and bringing them back, and then just trying to even the numbers a little bit.
You can get away with grabbing one around the corner, but if you go into the open, they're going to see you.
Okay. Well, then I'll tell Orin. Is Orin back with us yet?
He's still freeing prisoners. Like, it took him a minute to get Bardak and Gremlish free.
Well, since they're in a hallway and they're in single file, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to start assaulting from this side. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna rush up. And I'm gonna go ahead and start engaging these guys. Do you have any stats for that sword, or what it might be? Is it the regular sword of slaying, or
2d6?
2d6.
Yep. +3 greatsword. It does 2d6 +3.
How the heck are they doing so much damage with them?
Oh, it's got weapon of slaying that adds an extra 6d10 slaying damage.
Does that work for the one that Taurus has?
There's a trick to it.
Oh, of course there is.
He could try.
I don't know. What am I trying?
No, the weapon.
I don't. What am I trying? To just attack with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, is I'm going to go and engage with these guys and start attacking.
So you stabbed this guy with his own sword, and you'll notice that it didn't do nearly what it did against the Baroque Giants. Like, Grimorn reported that when the Baroque Giants were struck with these weapons, it did tremendous extra damage.
Well, these
They
are
got the
giants.
Yeah, they got the force, man.
Yeah, no, we've dealt with these weapons before. They're species specific, so it's no big deal. But I have a weapon now, so that's the good part.
Yeah.
Like,
you still have 20 strength, right?
I have 26 strength still.
Even without any of your items on?
Yep.
Yeah, that's impressive. So
my ogre belt brought me up to
damn, that's like
27,
plus 11.
Huh?
Plus
I have
11.
Plus 14 to hit. Yeah, I have a plus 14 to hit. I have plus 8 strength.
Yeah, pretty serious.
Plus a proficiency bonus.
Motherfucking Hercules, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start engaging with these guys one-on-one, or like try to keep them in single file in this little cut here.
Okay.
Try to keep their numbers against me limited.
Taurus reveals himself and engages in combat with the Gith Guards. The clash of steel.
I'm
Blood
following
on the steel.
I'm following the sneaky guy. I want to get to my item.
Okay.
Well,
I am sneakily not following sneaky guy.
All right. Who's following and who's not?
Morg, are you following?
Yeah, I need to get my items to help Taurus more.
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. So ringside, I'm going to put you by Taurus instead. You're going the other way.
Yeah, I just tell them to bring my shit back. Wait, Ringside's going with me?
Yeah, he didn't want to go in the other direction. He wanted to follow you instead.
I'm going to battle. So.
Wait, hang on. So I already know what's left. We don't know what's right.
Yeah. Left is battle, right is something else.
Was there a secret thing on the right?
We don't know. We don't know where we're at.
Okay. You follow Gremlish. Gremlish says, quickly, this way. I'll lead you to your belongings. And he runs down the hallway. And he opens up a door and he rushes into the room. You can hear the sound of the clashing guards. Once you get into the room, Gremlish turns at you with a sly smile and says, "Ha! Fools!" And then he disappears with a flash. You find yourself standing in a room with two Chimera.
No, we fought those before now.
Yeah, but not
With
naked.
weapons.
We'll kill them.
Alright, so Gremlish has betrayed you. And he is gone.
Just as we suspected.
Also, what he just did there was a wizard spell. So he is a evil wizard.
I'm glad I changed my mind too late.
Yeah, no, you're good. Hey. It's only my confidence in you falling about you being able to correctly predict everybody around you.
Alright, so the Chimera, a male and a female Chimera. Boy, how does that mating work when they have 3 heads? Do they have 3 of the other part too?
Yes.
Alright.
One has two dicks and the other one.
The other part.
Just one has 2 dicks instead of 2 vagina, you know?
Alright.
I'm gonna. No, it's my turn, I guess, but I'll turn into fire.
Let's fight the canyon race.
The Chimeras are hungry. The Chimera on the left is going to step up to Grimorn. And it takes a swipe with its claw. It's got a 14 to hit. Without armor, what's your armor class?
I have no idea.
Why
It's
does
just
it do the
10
trans?
plus your dex mod.
I have like the +3 dex.
And 13, so you do get hit.
Ooh.
Get hit.
You got slashed by a claw that does 11 slashing damage. Alright, he also swings his other claw, but that one missed. And then he'll attempt to bite you, and oh, he bit you. He got you for another 11 piercing damage. On the other side, that Chimera is going to eyeball everybody. And he sort of coughs up some smoke from his dragon head. But he doesn't breathe fire. Instead, he's going to leap at Orin. Orin.
Breathe some fire. Come
Uh-oh.
We've got a 26 to hit with the left claw.
That'll do it.
We've got a 14 to hit with the right claw, which misses, I think.
That won't.
And then the bite is a 17 to hit.
Which will.
Which will. Alright, so you take 11 slashing, 11 piercing, claw bite. All right. So that was the ambush surprise round, and now you guys can freely act. What do you all do?
I'm gonna wild shape into a fire elemental.
All right.
We're gonna destroy these motherfuckers. Do we have? Okay, we're in order now.
It might help if I roll initiative.
Yeah.
Let me set
So
it up.
11. And what?
Yeah, his attacks all do 11 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, total. Okay.
Well, it's each. So the claw was 11 and the bite was 11.
Oh, okay. Got it.
22 in total.
These guys have a lot of help.
That wizard's totally. He's he's perfect. We need some of that defiler dust.
Yeah.
Say, are there any spells that require as components mantic or chimera bits?
Probably.
All right. Skywheel. Orin is the quickest to react after the little bit of a trickery ambush there.
Okay. What I would like to do is now the door is locked.
No. The door is still open. You could go out.
Morg's a fire elemental, is he?
Yep.
Okay. Chimeras are what, large, huge creatures?
Technically, Morg hasn't done that just yet. Now that we've rolled initiative, he goes forth.
Okay. If I were to try to wrestle a chimera, they would still be able to attack me because it has a snake tail.
If you grab it, it would lose its movement, but it would still be able to attack you with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm tempted to try.
Or no, wait.
to-
Is it disadvantage against everybody except the one grappling him?
Everyone except the one
Yeah,
you're
okay.
grappling,
Okay,
yeah.
so he'd still be able to bite you, but not others.
Yeah.
Or at least he'd have a hard time biting others.
Yeah, he has disadvantage against
Actually, question: Who did the okay? The chimera that's near me attacked me, and the chimera near Grimorn attacked Grimorn.
Yes.
Okay. Still no access to my psionic powers.
No. For some reason, you cannot feel your psionic powers.
Well, if it sounds like we're gonna stay and fight, then I'm gonna go ahead and still try to grapple this thing, and yeah.
Guys, why don't you take them over this way where the fighting is?
Oh, there's fighting over here too.
Oh, I can't hear that. I'm gonna grapple it.
Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't be able to send a psychic message since you have no access to your psionic powers.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm just making a roll for that, and here I go. That's my turn. I'll let you know what happens.
All right, armor class 14. They have fur on their sides, not too hard to grab a hold of.
Yeah, you can go ahead and go. I'll let you know what happens.
All right. The Gith Yankee continue their fighting. Taurus.
I'm in. I would have had a surprise round on them, right?
They are not looking in your direction, so you can attack freely.
Cool. Let me get my little surprise round in real quick on these motherfuckers. Sorry, I'm looking for my notepad.
While he's doing that, while he's figuring that out, can I oppose grapple on these without chimera? I got the 14
All right, he's grappled.
barely. Can I pin him?
Not this turn.
Okay.
I think you could restrain on the next turn,
Okay.
and then pin is after that.
It's not 3 rounds. It's 2 rounds. Want me to go pull up what's it called? Grit and
This
Glory?
is slashing. The greatsword slashing damage.
Yes, slashing damage.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that with. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold I have my rolls. Oh wait, that's not 2d8. 8 plus 2d6. Okay.
So it's based on number of attacks. If you have multiple attacks, you can do multiple things in a turn. Grapple, restrain, pin.
I got a 27 hit on my first one.
Yep, that'll hit.
And that's gonna be for 26 damage.
Nice.
My second attack, and that was recklessly attacking, and I'm raging. Oh wait, I'm raging, so I have to add the rage damage. So my rage damage was actually +4.
Okay, so you did 30.
Yep.
All right.
So 30 on my first one, and sorry, hold on. And then on my second one, I rolled a 30 to hit.
That's a good hit.
It's gonna be
Exceptional.
for 22 damage.
All right, another 22 damage. This Gith Guard is decimated and goes down.
Cool. For my interact, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up his second sword.
Okay.
I have 2-weapon fighting. I don't have duelist and all that kind of stuff, but I do have 2-weapon fighting. For my offhand attack, yeah, I'll use my bonus action to do an offhand attack. And how do I do the offhand damage?
You don't add your strength modifier to an offhand weapon attack.
Okay, so it's just going to be the raw damage of the weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a 2d8. So, hold on.
2d6.
Oh, 2d6 plus 8. Yeah, that's what I rolled. Sorry. Do I add melee damage to that still? Okay, yeah, it doesn't say it's only to 1. Yeah, okay. This one I don't add the thing to the 2-hit, or just
I think the to hit bonus still applies, but not the strength damage.
Okay. So I can still do my 2-hit. My 2-hit is gonna be, why didn't it roll? Oh, 24 to hit.
That'll hit. Exceptional.
And this is gonna be without my strength modifier. And it's gonna be 15 damage.
No, actually, no. They have AC 17, so 27 would be exceptional.
Yeah, I didn't re-roll any of my numbers. They were all pretty decent for a 2d6.
Okay.
Yeah, so 15 damage on the next guy, and then that's my turn.
Wait, do you
Now
get 3
dual
attacks?
wielding-
Yeah, I guess you
No,
attacked
no,
twice with the one sword, and then you picked up the other sword and hit with your offhand.
Offhand. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 3 attacks.
Without my strength modifier for the
What was it, 22?
15.
15.
So I did the first guy. I did
Okay.
26 and 22.
Yeah,
Or, I'm sorry,
alright.
30 and 22, and then the second guy, or the third attack for the second guy, I did 15. And dual wielding, baby.
Alright.
Let's go.
Morg, you turn into a fire elemental. What do you want to do?
Let's see. Okay. I'm going to just try to punch both with multi-attack, 1 each,
Alright.
and set them on fire. Let's see, +6 hit. Alright. First, I'm punching the one closer to Orin. 9. That
Miss.
probably fails.
Armor class 14.
And I'll punch the one that's attacking Grimoire. There's 18. Wait, what was our EC?
14.
hit?
18 does hit.
14? Okay, that one hits. So that one takes, what's the damage? Takes 10 fire damage, and then they are ignited at the start of their turn. They'll take 1d10 more fire damage, and they can use an action to put out the fire.
All right.
And then I will use a bit of movement to walk into this one and engulf it, so it'll just take the 1d10 damage and ignite anyways, but won't take the...
Is that the one that I'm grappling?
Yeah.
It's a large creature, though, so maybe he's burning the other half of it. You're grabbing it by the flank, and he's burning the heads.
That one takes 8 fire damage right now when I burn it.
All right. Marked.
If this chimera wants to attack me, then it can do that.
You did move away. It will take a reaction attack. It's got a 22 to hit with its claw for 11 damage.
Yeah, that hits.
By the way, I still have questions about
11
how this whole
damage?
grapple works.
Is it considered non-magical damage?
It is mundane fire, I think. The ignite fire.
Damage to me?
Well, like the fire damage that you do to other things is just regular fire, I believe.
Right. No, I'm saying like the attack it's hitting me with. You're saying it's hitting me with a claw or something?
It's
That's
trying
mundane?
to burn a fire elemental.
Oh, it's trying to burn me?
No, I wasn't saying it was doing anything yet. It's not even its turn.
Sorry.
No, he's asking if it's a magical attack, the replica, like the reflex attack from the Chimera.
No, it's a melee attack. A physical melee attack.
This is just a claw.
Yeah, so
is
it's a non-magical physical attack. So then I take half of it, so I just take 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay.
So both of those are...
Okay. Quicksoth, his hand is free now. So he can cast spells, but he doesn't have the material components. Let's see. He's going to say, "An ambush! Quickly, we must retreat!" And he and Isael are going to leave the room.
Well, the door wasn't like locked or anything.
Nope. And they back up to here. Bardak is going to scream and jump at the Chimera with both feet. Drop kick it. He hits. Damn, he does 3 damage. So the creature is at 11. He's a brave little dwarf. He goes right on the attack, even with no weapon in hand.
I thought he maybe be a monk or something. I was like, yeah, get him.
Nah. He is a fighter, though.
I wanted to ask. So I'm reading here about grappling, and on the grapple, I don't do anything else. I don't do damage or anything else. I just to give them the grappled condition.
Yeah.
Now in Grit and Glory, it's got other stuff here. Like if I have dominance. Now if I grapple him, do I have dominance?
Dominance happens when he has disadvantage and you have advantage.
Or it says. I'm looking at it. It says or if he has disadvantage against me.
Yeah, and he cannot also have advantage against you, or it would cancel it out.
Right.
It's got to be one-sided.
Right.
Where's the part where dominance matters, though? I don't see that.
For all the dominance, lets all these other options be available in terms of like.
It's restrained, by the way. That's what you're looking for. So grappled. If there's stages of the grapple, you grapple, and then with your next action, you can, your next attack action, you can restrain them.
And then I would have dominance.
Then you would have advantage. It says attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. That's restrained. That's the condition. So if he's restrained, his attack rolls against him will have advantage, and he will have disadvantage on his attacks. To everybody. Including you.
It's a little easier for fighters who can make multiple attacks per turn.
Listed into the restraint under dirty fightings is restrained.
Yeah. So yeah, you gotta restrain him. So you have to grapple him, then you can restrain him. But you're there. All you gotta do is one more attack to restrain him.
Well, actually, you said I can make an offhand attack, a bonus action attack. I didn't make a bonus action, so can I restrain him in this round as well, please?
You want to use your bonus action to try to restrain.
That's how that works?
I think it's got to be an attack. It can't be your bonus attack.
It is an attack, but
it is an attack, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna do that.
I guess it's alright.
One grapple per hand. Wait.
And since I can't bonus action that, or I can't bonus dice that, that's gonna fail. So
Alright.
it fails anyway this turn.
But you do still have him in a grapple, which will hold him in place at least. His legs are tangled up by you.
Yeah.
Alright, is it my turn?
It is.
I'm gonna do a firebolt on this chimera. If I can find my table. Okay.
Armor class 14.
27.
That'll hit.
33 fire damage.
Damn.
And as a bonus action, I have a little sword that shows up. Boom. Spiritual weapon. And that's it.
Taro?
Mhm.
Alright, Taro. So, you were following Taurus. Taurus has engaged in combat. He has already killed 2 of the Gith guards. The other Gith guards have turned to face him. One of them's already taken a little bit of damage. He's dual-wielding Gith swords. You're just around the corner out of sight. Do you want to help him in combat, or would you like to explore your environment? Do you want to help the begging halflings? Do you want to explore one of the nearby rooms?
How could I help the halfling?
Okay, so the halflings are locked in a cell. You would need a key or lockpicks.
So any of the guards evidently have keys on them.
Yeah, there's a guard at your feet. Would you like to spend your turn searching his body?
Yes.
All right, roll that investigate. I guess I'll roll it for you.
Thank you.
Oh, I have rolled a 19. You did find a key on his body.
Did I find anything else on his body?
Now, like I said earlier, these guys only have their armor, their weapons, and a few coins. I guess you could take these strange coins if you want. It's made out of metal you've never seen before.
I mean, I'll do that too. Does this one have a whistle?
Yes, they all have a whistle.
I would like to blow the whistle 3 times.
Okay. Now you blow the whistle several times. The place is on even higher alert now.
Yeah.
Well,
Why?
I was hoping I
What?
could mess with their alarm system.
That's not surprising.
What?
Of course. I don't know why you did that, but
It's not gonna do much because they were
Hold on.
already.
Keep the camera where you're at, Ninja. Hold on. Keep the camera.
Yeah.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a captain between me. So I got 10 fucking guards in front of me, and you're gonna blow the whistle to call more to get me from behind. Gotcha. Thank you so much.
In fairness, I
You
can't
just
currently
back up into
see them
this
out.
hallway.
Look, I thought maybe it was a good idea to try and call them off. You know, that's a possible thing that could have happened.
like calling more enemies.
No, it could have been calling them all off at some point.
Well, I mean, they're already alerted. You can't really alert them more. I'm just saying. because it's funny. Because it's like 3 more alarms go off after one's already gone off.
Or calling the queen to come and help.
Yeah.
Oh, well, worth a shot. I'm gonna tell Forrest he should advise his new mooks to disarm rather than try to smash in the faces of the monsters.
Try 5 times next time.
And with that, I will go unlock the half house.
All right, you step over to the halfling door and you unlock the door, and immediately dozens of tiny halflings surge out of the room, under your legs, over your shoulders.
And I direct them to the way where the combat is happening.
You wish. They spill out in every direction.
Yeah. You unleash the Oompa Loompas.
The Oompa Loompas pour into the hallway with a feral battle cry.
Oompa loompa doopa dee doo.
No, they're like Ewoks going, Uchata!
Yep. Utini!
Oh my god, I hate you guys so much.
Well, I can only hope that
But
doesn't
not
go
more
wrong.
than Ringside that I wanted to kill just a second ago.
It's all a revenge for that intimidation, you know.
He just wants me to die. That's what it is.
No, I'm just stupidly good-natured. And rely too much on schemes. Which, you know, you can't blame me for in this situation, given my magical actions include none of them.
Okay, so Sol and Ella move down the hallway in this direction, and they meet Isel and Quixoth. Quixoth and Isel say, "Quickly, your friends are in danger. They're being attacked by monstrosities in that room." And, let's see. Quixoth is going to cast a spell, and he says, "We need to get out of here." And he casts invisibility on Isel.
Can he do that?
Yes.
But he didn't have the parts.
Magic does work. Let's see, what does invisibility require? Let me look this up real quick. I think he can do it. It requires an eyelash encased in gum arabic.
Does he have any gum Arabic?
What the hell is gum arabic? Would earwax
It's
work?
not-
Let me go look that up, actually.
He takes some of his earwax and one of his eyelashes and he makes it work.
Gum comes from the sap of an acacia tree. Acacia gum. That's what gum Arabic is.
Yeah.
So gum and an eyelash.
Like sap. Like tree sap.
Earwax is kind of like tree sap.
Is it? I'm sure about that. Maybe there's just a potted plant on this ship.
Maybe from Groot, you know.
Right.
Whatever. I mean, he could have kept some in his mouth for all it matters.
Well, anyway, while Sol is here talking to Quixoth and Isel, he notices that this cell here holds a bunch of gith. And he says, "Wait a minute,
Regular gift.
I think I've seen this gith before. But it looked different before. But it had the same fiery aura. That's Zigath," he says with a gasp.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How would the princess be in prison?
Yeah, she can stay there.
Queen
I saw
Jack was devolved into a gift.
And was confused.
All
I thought
right.
Queen Sagatha was always a gift, I thought.
So she had a glamour on that made her look like a Gith Yankee, but she's just a Gith. All right.
Yeah, but she was a fire cleric.
She's still a fire cleric.
Huh.
All right, Soul and Ella dash in order to get near the combat here, but he doesn't have a chance to attack. So, the Chimera, they're both going to snort. Neither of them breathes fire this turn. Okay. The Chimera tries to break itself free and rolls a nat 20. It is no longer held in place. It is then going to make 2 attacks against one against Orin and one against Morg. So the one against Orin is a claw attack, and it's a 14 to hit. So it misses Orin by just a little bit, and then it attempts to bite the fire elemental and succeeds. It's going to burn, though. Do you want to roll that d10? But
Chimeras can be hurt by one another's fire, can't they?
the bite does do 11 damage, which reduces to 5.
Hey, when I do though, I have Sentinel, so I can attack him.
Sure.
For doing that.
Boom.
If it's this one.
Yep, it is.
Okay.
So what is your attack roll? We're almost out of time.
I'm on Dragon Ball.
This is a fun prison break. I'm enjoying this.
Are,
You guys are
guards coming?
you guys your options are so limited. Normally you're so overpowered it's impossible to put a challenge to you guys, but this prison
Oh, I'm killing all these motherfuckers. They're all dying.
this prison is a
got the-
serious real challenge.
It is.
I had the numbers advantage on these guys. Well, I had the strategic advantage on these guys. They weren't going to be able to surround me in a narrow corridor. You know.
What I was trying to say was, I grapple him on the Sentinel. Does that prevent him from attacking him?
It would not, but it will put him back in the grappled state where he can't move around.
Clear.
So the only people he could attack is you or Morg, because you're the only ones close. Well, the dwarf too, I guess. He's right in there.
Are some of those giants still following me yet? Or are they all going the other way?
Some of them did follow you, so we've got... These guys would be in the hallway down here.
So, are we doing another round of combat, or are we done?
I can keep on going.
15
for a
minutes.
bit.
We got 15 minutes.
Well,
Okay.
we're still on the Chimera, so the other Chimera is going to make 3 attacks against Grimorn. So, Grimorn, we've got 2 claw attacks. We've got 10 and 15.
1 hit.
Okay.
11.
So you take 11 slashing damage from the claw, and then it tries to bite you. It's got 13 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. 11 damage, piercing. So the fearsome beast launches itself onto you. It slams down with its claws, and then it sinks its fangs into your leg. And it's got a good bite on you. You took 22 damage that turn, and that does not feel good. How many hit points you got left?
160.
All right. So, lacerated, punctured, but not down and out just yet. We go back to the top. Orin?
So, I have 2 attacks of this. I'm going to roll again.
You going to try the restrain and then pin?
Uh-huh.
All right.
So, 20.
All right. You sink in the restrain, and then... almost. You were not able to sink in the figure 4 leg lock.
Okay, cool.
But you
So,
do have advantage on him.
Like, I'm trying to think, how would you put
Wait, hold
a
on. But he has a
chimera into a hold?
I know,
He
right? I
sank the
know.
hold on. He sank the restrain, so now he would have advantage, wouldn't he?
That's
That is
true. Did you roll with advantage?
Oh, I did not roll with advantage. Thank you. I didn't think about that.
That's the
So,
point of restrain, baby. Attack rolls against them.
Why
have
is it not-
advantage?
Okay, I'm sorry. I keep trying to hit the button. No, there it finally takes. Okay.
Laggy.
Ooh, 22 is way better. All right, so you have pinned this burning chimera.
Hey, I'm here for you, buddy.
Okay, so thank you. I appreciate that help.
All right, the Githyanki are after you. All right, Taurus, the Githyanki are gonna lay into you this turn. So
Yeah, I felt it coming.
this
Good
Githyanki.
news is we got a long rest, right?
No, you didn't.
Well, I don't. What was our health at?
Let's see. What is your health at?
Did we even
Your
take damage?
health.
Did we get into combat last time?
You have 279, so you had a little bit of damage on you.
Well, I actually have 287 now.
Well, yeah, that would be your total amount, but you're down to 279.
279. Okay. So I took scratches. Oh, I lost my temp HP.
You did lose your temp HP too, yeah.
Yeah. So it's I'm down to 279.
All right,
Cool.
so the Githyanki guard launches himself at you. He hits you with a psychic barrage. It's a DC 18 Wisdom save.
Of course it is.
And you still have advantage. It's a save for all, so he's going to do 28 psychic damage to you, which will also give him advantage. But if you make the save, you don't take the damage, and he doesn't have advantage.
Well, you're on attack. Well, I guess it's on
He
physical
does
attack,
already have advantage because you were reckless, but this would give him double advantage.
which is +1, right? Here we go. Oh, 17.
Let's see.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was DC 18. You came close. So you take the 28 psychic damage, and then with advantage, he attacks you twice. The first swing is a 20 to hit. What's your armor class?
Oh, fuck, man.
It's pretty low, right? It's just X.
No, it's a 19 now. It's not. Yeah, it's a 19.
19? All right.
Because I don't have armor on, and I don't have my pluses anymore.
Okay, so he sinks his great sword of slaying into you, and it does 48 slashing damage. Whack!
Oh shit!
Slashing?
Yep.
Slashing's halved.
Slashing is halved. His second attack.
Hold on. So I took, 24?
Yeah, 24 damage when you half it. And then his second attack is a 28 to hit.
Yeah, it hit for sure.
And again, 48 slashing damage reduced down to 24.
Damn.
It wouldn't hurt as much, except you can feel the magic of his weapon disintegrating your body with every hit.
Was the psychic damage, did that do damage too?
Yeah, it did 28 psychic damage, which I don't think you resist.
Okay. I don't resist, but I will use my
Your giant feature to cut it in half or whatever?
yeah, I'll take the 20 off I'll take the 20 off of the top.
Okay.
For that, I'll just take the 8 damage. So I'm down to 223.
Okay. This Gith is going to Misty Step behind you.
I thought the other giants were coming up behind me.
They are. But there's a whole pack of halfling in between here and there.
Of course there is.
Let's see. This Githguard is gonna come over here. This Githguard is gonna come over here. All right. 3 of the Githguards lay into you with psychic attacks. Make 3 DC 18 Wisdom saves.
Motherfuckers.
They can't reach you with their swords, but they can lay into you with their psychic assault. It's a nice little ranged attack, shooting mind bullets at you.
They're
all fails.
They all fail? All right, that's going to hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got advantage. Okay, so
That's true.
hold on.
DC 18 with advantage.
He has to run like a 20.
Oh, I got one.
All right. So two of
Got
them
one save.
hit you for 28 psychic damage each.
How do they keep getting max damage? Like that's shenanigans.
No. These aren't max damage. These are average damages. I'm not rolling them. I'm just averaging them.
Oh my god. And the other one's halved?
If you make the save, it doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay. I made the save on
The psychic attack is binary. It's on or off. So if you make your save, you don't take any of the damage.
Yep. I'm
They're
good.
great.
I'm good. I'm down to 167.
So these guys hit real hard. They hurt pretty bad.
Well, they have giant slaying weapons, you know, but you know, my party I thought was gonna come in behind me and help me.
So it's actually a great sword of mortal slaying. Anything from the material plane takes the 6d10 slaying damage.
Aren't they mortals?
They come from the astral plane. They are astral born. They are not material born.
Motherfuckers. Okay.
Interesting.
So these weapons don't work against the Githyanki, but they do work against anything that's not a Githyanki here. All right, so those are the ones that were focusing on you. The others are focused on the Baroque. So the Gith Sergeants, they're kind of a big deal. The Gith Sergeants are going to go in there, and when they hit the Baroque, you're going to notice that they chant something in their language. And as they chant it, their weapons emit a blinding, radiant flash, which cleaves right through the Baroque giant. So these Githyanki, they are paladins that are smiting.
You might want to get out of there.
Okay, so that's the Githyanki, and then Taurus. Do you wanna wait until next week?
No. I want to go ahead and knock mine out right now. We
Okay.
got 8 minutes.
That's true.
I will have to do a thing. This guy who just Misty stepped behind me is basically gonna block my path, right?
Yeah, he jumped behind you to get flanking.
Gotta kill him.
Yeah, then another one can just get behind me. I need to back up, but I can't because he's got me cut off.
This is gonna be tricky because all Githyanki can Misty Step 3 times a day.
Yeah, I figured that part out, but I can't take another turn like that while I'm taking all that damage. So I can't hit them with I can't recklessly attack this time. That would fuck me up. I'm gonna die if I do that. Or hold on.
How much health do they have, though? Are you killing them easy? Or?
He is killing them pretty easy. 2 hits whack the first one.
Yeah, so you might want to just
But
wipe your way out of there, man.
Yeah, but I have 5 to kill, right? I could probably kill 2 a turn, maybe, but I won't be able to last that many turns. Especially there's more down the hall.
But don't try to
And there's
kill
more
them
coming.
all. Kill some and exit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
We're not gonna be able to help you right away, so you gotta take that in consideration.
the real thing is if I can get criticals, then that would change everything. If he drops
That's a chimera from the mortal plane?
Oh yeah, I can fucking do this. I forgot I got Rage Beyond Death and Relentless Rage.
All of the monsters in this dungeon,
First time.
all of the monsters in this dungeon would be susceptible to the slaying damage, so they are all material born.
I'm just gonna say fuck it and go for broke before the reinforcements come from the 3 whistles. And I'll yell to the giants, the giants that are behind me that are supposed to have my back right now. I'll tell them to hurry up. And help
All right.
me.
You yell to the giants for
giants.
reinforcements.
Is there a battle cry you can make?
Hmm?
No, do you have a battle cry?
Yeah, but it doesn't help me. It helps others. So I'll use that. I'll save that guy. I'll save that guy for later. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I got a plan now. I'm gonna go for broke. We're gonna just fuck it and start attacking. My main attack first. My first one, I will recklessly attack the one who had the flanking on me.
Okay, the one that jumped behind you?
Actually, no, the one that I heard already. The one who already had the 14 damage or something.
Yep.
The one who I was
The
previously engaged.
wounded
I'll go
warrior.
ahead and hit him with my main attack.
Yep.
That'll be 27 to hit,
Mm-hmm. Exceptional.
and that'll be for. Hold on, I'm gonna re-roll one of the d6s. My 2 became a 6, so add 4 more. That's 31 damage to this guy.
Okay. That puts him at 46 damage.
Is that enough to kill him?
Yeah. He goes down.
Okay, now we're talking. The second hit, I'm gonna get the guy who just tried to flank me. Boom. 28 to hit.
That'll hit. Exceptional.
That'll be for 21 damage.
Alright. Not enough to drop him, but it did do a lot of damage.
And then my offhand attack. For my offhand attack, it's another 28 to hit, and that'll be for 8. Oh, actually, it's exceptional, right? So I can reroll that one. Roll 1d6. 3. So 10 damage.
Alright. That puts him at 31. He survives.
Yeah. So he took 21 and 10, 31. Fuck, I can't get out of there now. That's fine. That's my bonus action. That's that. For an interact, can I kick like the weapon out to the hallway? The one the guy just dropped?
You wanna, like, kick it behind you out into the intersection?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Cool. I want to slide that out to the hallway, and I'll tell Ringsight to either grab it or go get the others.
Here, I'll put this on the board. Little sword icon.
Yeah. Cool. I'm good.
Okay.
The giants have been told. The giants have been told to come.
Sorry, I walked away for a second. What did you ask me to pick up?
The sword.
I told the giants to come to me. At the beginning of my turn, I told them to come to me before I started engaging with these guys to hurry up before the reinforcements come. Essentially.
All right.
And I kicked this sword out to the aisle if you want to grab it.
Ooh, thank you.
But you gotta do something. I'm going for broke. I'm trying to kill these guys before they can kill me, essentially.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage right there.
They're hitting me really hard.
Do you have a heal by any chance, Ringside?
Yes.
Because that could help him right there.
Save the heal, if it's limited, until I'm getting ready to die.
Like, I still have heals, so,
I got Rage Beyond Death, and I'm free to revive.
Alright.
Like, it won't cost you any materials to revive me.
All right. A horde of a dozen angry halflings are going to launch themselves at this Gith guard that's got the 31 damage, and they're all going to bite him. So he takes an additional 12 damage.
Sorry, who does?
12 halflings bite the Gith warrior all over his body like little piranhas.
The Oompa Loompas.
The Oompa Loompas attack. They each do 1 damage. If they had weapons, they'd do a little more, but oh well. It's what they can do.
There's a weapon there at their feet.
The Baroque giants storm into the hall. They bully their way past ring sight.
Wait, wasn't it Morg's turn first?
It is. Morg, what do you do?
While this one is pinned, I'm going to try and use, since this is just verbal and somatics, I'm going to do Dominate Beast on it. I don't know if the Chimera is considered a beast, but I try it.
You give it your best shot.
Would I know if it's a beast? It must make a DC 19
Personally, if something has bestial intelligence, I would let Dominate Beasts work on it. But that's just me, because you can wild shape into owl there. It seems fair.
I feel like it should be a beast too, but it's listed as a monstrosity.
No, so I need Dominate Monster instead then?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just kind of lame.
Yeah, I agree. Them's the rules, though.
I do have Charm Monster.
You want to try that instead?
Monster.
I would say you can tell this isn't a natural beast that would work on.
Okay.
Like, you've never seen a chimera before, but you've also never seen anything that was like 3 or 4 animals fused together.
Yeah, or a Gipyanti.
So if I charm, so it has to do DC 19 Wisdom saving throw. Since we're fighting, it does have advantage on the saving throw.
I got an 18.
Oh, I can do it at 5th level, and I can target both of them.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay,
so then that one failed.
Alright. Let's see the other one. The other one's only got a 12. So they both fail.
Okay, so both of them are charmed. And I
Alright.
tell them this is a big misunderstanding. We're all just trying to break out of prison here. The true enemies are the Gith guards.
I don't know if they would speak any language. They can't speak... It says they understand Draconic, but I don't think you speak Draconic.
Ow.
And you don't have access to any psychic powers currently, so you can't communicate with them psionically.
Draconic?
Nope.
Oh, you got primordial.
But if they're magically charmed, they're at least friendly towards you.
I speak Inuit.
You could just point to the, the things that enslave them and make nom 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 faces.
Okay, so I feel like I should help you guys out a little bit. So you do not have access to your psychic powers. Did you think about that at all?
Right.
Yeah, there's probably a psychic shield on us or something.
All right, well, think about it. There may be a way to get your psychic powers back. You guys haven't hit on it yet, but there is a way.
I don't really depend on my psychic powers. So.
Why can't we use them?
You don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't understand that really.
That hasn't been figured out yet, but if you can figure that out, you can get your psychic powers back.
Well, back before there was a Cyanatrix.
So that's a clue. There's usually a magic item that'll block your psychic abilities.
Yeah, because it seems like the Yankees have been able to use their own psychic powers.
Yeah, constantly. Nothing's stopping them. There's no field that's preventing psychic power.
Do we still have the... No, we don't have the bracelets on us or anything, huh?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, so maybe that is... Like what were their shackles?
Do any of us fully not have our shackles?
So your shackles have been taken off one hand, but they're still connected to the other.
That could be it, maybe.
And there's also steel band around everyone's neck.
Oh.
The neck. we
Yeah,
haven't
that's probably
taken
it.
off.
I was not aware of this.
Yeah, we gotta rip that off. But I'm
That's
fine.
okay.
We're
I don't
dealing
use
with
my psychic anyways.
Well, that steel
Yeah.
band, does it have a lock? Can I take it off with a lock?
You didn't see because it's on the back of the neck. So it wasn't as obvious as the manacles on the wrists and the feet. But yeah, on the back of everyone's neck there is another lock.
Okay, well then, yeah, let's get that taken. Well, I'm sorry, it's too late now. It's too
We're
late
gonna
now.
help. We gotta help Taurus though.
Okay, so that gives you an idea what to do next week. That might help.
Well, I have a question. So, they're pinned. Can they coup de grace? Can we coup de grace because they're pinned?
Well, I don't know if you missed it, but Morg charmed them, so they're allies now.
I did miss that. I couldn't tell.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're gonna assist us with our getting free. Maybe.
Right now, there's just a little bit of a
Well,
communication problem. They're friendly to Morg because he's a druid, but they can't really take orders from him. But they will protect him if he's attacked because they're friendly.
Got it. Okay. Well, that is
Still a win. Still a win.
good. Yep. Okay.
That'll help
So,
us.
good kitty. All right. I'm gonna be getting up off the kitty.
That's actually a pretty big move because you really needed to either find your weapons or get some more allies because you are up against very, very dangerous Githyanki. They can do...
I was finding weapons.
I want my weapons.
I was watching an episode of Dungeon Craft, and he suggested that in high-level games, it's more fun if you reduce the enemy hit points and increase their damage, and that's exactly what I did in this combat. The enemies go down pretty quick, but if they hit you, it's going to hit like a truck. So
I'm having fun. Like I actually am like flirting with that idea of having to use my persist beyond a rage beyond death.
yeah,
Like, so just so we're clear, guys, because we never actually use this thing. If they get me down to 1 HP, I have to roll a con save, which I mean I automatically win the first one because it's a con 10, and I have a plus 11.
But it gets more and more difficult as it goes on, right?
Every time I have to roll it, it goes up by 5. The DC goes up by 5. So if they do land the DC, if I fail the DC, every time they do damage to me and bring me below 1 HP, I have to roll the DC. If they get me to 0, until they can shut me down, like until they can put me unconscious, I maintain 0 HP and I stay awake until my rage ends for 10.
Right.
So for 10 turns,
Right.
or if I run out of rage. So at the 10 turns, I can re-rage, but if I run out of rage slots, I got 2 more left. So I technically would have up to 20 turns right now.
all right, Chris, you can save it there.
Okay.
But if I die, like if I died, or sorry, if I go down, I'd be at 0 HP, and I'd start making death saves immediately. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I make death saves while I'm doing that.
This is fun. It's good to have stakes again. It's been a little too easy for a while.
How does that go again? Okay, I think I'm doing. Hold on.
There's also a lot of interesting choices to make in this prison. Like, who do you ally with? Like, who do you make deals with? Are they going to betray you or not?
Yeah, if you would die during your rage, you can't until your rage ends. Your rage ends early only if you fall unconscious, or if I choose to end it.
Yeah, that might come in very handy.
So, is it my turn now?
We're going to end it there. It's already after midnight.
Oh well.
And it says while you're raging and have 0 hit points, having 0 hit points doesn't knock you unconscious.
That's
So
cool.
they actually
Charming
have
the
to use
monsters lasts for an hour, and it's not even concentration.
Well, I'm off then.
All right, good night. Thanks for watching out there in Twitch land. Hope you enjoyed.
Sorry I was late, guys. Had the sleepies going on. You know how it be.
Yep.